Hello and welcome everyone to episode 47 of the smobcast. So it's kind of a special day. This is the day where we're more or less celebrating the anniversary of the smobcast. I'm back like basically a year ago. We had our first episode and damn, what a time it's been. Uh but yeah, a lot of things have changed. We've gotten one new member and yeah. Everyone, thank you for being here throughout this time. But we got a couple things to talk about, and for the most part, it's just going to be a banter episode. I know people like those, but we got 3 buffs in this last week that we can talk about, and look forward to the spicy takes and whatever about that. Yeah, yo guys, hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Yes, no, we're
hi.
still here. Nah, it's
Yeah, obviously.
yeah, I'm the leech here. I'm the one who's like, I'm just gonna keep bugging them until I join.
Yeah.
I mean, you dump views into.
I
Yeah.
mean, I remember before you started this. I think it was you Plushy who brought up like, what about an FGO podcast? And I was like, no one would watch that. Who would do that? I'm
Who
like,
wanna
what
watch
a
people talk about-
foolish idea. And then a month later, you guys show up, and I'm like, what a fool I was.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
I
It's
mean, it's
fucking
fun.
carrying
Just
my
talking about
tiny channel. Like doubled the amount of subs I've got.
It's like, whoops, I made a mistake.
My
Like,
bad.
I-
I didn't know your game.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't realize that people would want to listen to people ramble. I could have had it on my channel, and I could have been the one, not you.
fool.
It should have been me.
It should have been me, because plus you couldn't do it on his channel. It should have been me.
But that's why I collabed with him once, and that was all it took. But you know what? Let's get right into it. So the first one we got was Ruler Artoria, which for a lot of people was a contender for like the worst 5-star in the game, which I don't think
Which is wrong.
Yeah, I don't think that's a rule that even fucking matters. Like, there are no bad 5-stars. All of them have a use. Even, like, the weakest ones you can use as a beat stick just because they have such crazy stats. Like, they have... A lot of them have, like, double or sometimes even triple the stats of 1-stars. So...
Well, here's the fun fact. I believe the very first single core Minturn of Sir Nunos was using Artoria Ruler. Because she had enough HP to just survive.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, and she's got like good focus on crits, as we will soon see. They did actually kind of double down on that. Excuse me. So what everyone wanted with her was an NP buff. They didn't give her an NP buff. Honestly, like, her NP was already pretty good. It's just it didn't do much damage because low attack stat and stuff. But
what if they do buff her NP? They can change it so that the overcharge effect
recharges 30.
No. Make it 3 turns so she ramps up.
yeah,
I thought you were gonna make
feel
the
like it's
BG
kind of...
loop suggestion.
Oh no, yeah, no, change it to overcharge 30 too. You know what?
No,
do that instead. That'd be VG loop with her.
No, I fucking knew it. It's like what everybody's suggestion is. Anyways,
Yeah,
sorry, keep
it's
going.
just a lame suggestion. That's what they did with Ruler Moriarty, and like he's ridiculously
make it
good
ramp
as a
up.
result of it. But it just basically made him Spishtar of a different flavor. So
Yeah, Spishtar,
but
gay
evil.
math person.
Spishtar,
Hey.
but cooler and generally better. Just she has better refund and she can swap NPs sometimes if you dig that thing. But so like what she also did, which I always really liked because I felt she was already pretty strong at it. She can like do some card manipulation and she does some good crits. So her first buff, which was years ago, it buffed her second skill, which used to be like, okay, just random card shuffle and team gets 50% crit for 3 turns. Then they made it so you can exclude one servant's cards from that shuffle, and still get the 3 turns of 50% crit, and also 1 turn of NP generation. And
they should buff it again, so now it's you target a servant and everyone else gets blocked out. Just make it like
Here's the thing with that, right? There are definitely situations where you don't want that. I've seen like card farming comps with her that because you need to space cards out sometimes. So what
Yeah.
people do is they have her with 2 like triple buster deck people, and then they exclude her own cards. So you have like full buster hand that you can space out. So
Yeah,
that might actually be a nerf to some people.
Yeah, and part of that, part of the thing is like absorption. Like, if you have a servant that has their own absorb, but you only have like 20 or 30 stars, if you give them
true.
their whole hand, then they might not crit because it's getting split on all of their cards.
It's actually very like the more I test CL, it's actually kind of like the only reason people
I
don't
think
see
it's a
it is
real
because
problem with her.
the only reason people don't see is because people use Vitch. Vitch is like thank fuck she is Buster. Imagine if she was quick. If she was quick and people
arts.
I mean arts, yeah, but like imagine if she was quick and then people wanted to like do quick brave. You just don't like because I run into that problem with the whole like CL BB, but then you don't use CL as a DPS comp, and then like Appmedia says, oh, quick gets kind of like good with this. No, because when you use Summer Scotty, you don't get to crit with your fucking quick cards. It's actually kind of horrible. Anyways, keep going.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not the buff that she got recently. The buff she got the other day. So her 3rd skill used to be 40% attack for 3 turns and 1 turn of crit absorb, which is, I think that's a pretty solid skill. 40% attack is a lot of attack, and it like helps offset the lower attack stat that she has, and like the fact that she's neutral. But they changed it, and what they did, instead of ramping NP damage like every unoriginal person wants, no offense, but like they made it so the whole team gets attack. So the whole team gets 40% attack. She gets her own buster buff for 3 turns of 30%, which is pretty notable, and then still 1 turn absorb. So like dude, that's a lot. Like 40% attack and 50% crit. You're getting more offensive buffs than Waver gives you.
Like people have to remember, 40% attack used to be a luxury for specific traits. You got Liz, you got Maeve, you got Tez, you got like what Jolter. Like these used to be
Yeah, you used to need traits for them.
Yeah, these used to be skills that are reserved for specific traded units, and like the skill was so broken, quote unquote, that other than someone like Steno, who has bad offensive utility, not bad offensive herself because she doesn't have damaging MP, they don't even apply to themselves, right? Like obviously Maeve is not a man, but like Liz is a woman, but it doesn't apply to herself. So I guess Liz is the best example because Jolter isn't a dragon either. But like they specifically made it so that it doesn't apply to the caster itself. So it's a pretty like premium effect. And
There's
then the fact that
only a couple servants that give 40% or above attack up, like unconditional, like and that is like Saber,
like the
Nero caster gives 50% attack up. Nero Bride gives 40% attack up.
Oh, Bride, yeah.
That's one target.
Cuckoo gives herself 50% attack up. KP gives herself 40%. Melusine gives herself 40%. Is there anyone else who gives themselves?
Ibuki gives.
I don't think there's anyone
40%.
else that gives 40 to 50%.
Oh yeah, Ibuki.
Oh, Draco. Draco also gives herself 40%.
Oh yeah, Draco.
It's like there's like 6 or 7 servants that have like 40%, and it's usually just on themselves. Or targeting one person.
Yeah,
Domon as well.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, dude, Domon really got like
Domon's
one of the best ones. Like it's trait specific, but he always gets the 2.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's just so ridiculous. But I saw some people commenting like they were upset that the Buster wasn't AoE as well, and it's like, holy shit, guys!
Oh my god!
Do you guys have perspective on what you're asking for? Do you know what you're asking for? Because you're talking about 50% crit for 3 turns, 40% attack for 3 turns, and 30% Buster for 3 turns. Dude,
That
you're
that
asking
is
for that's like Merlin buffs.
yeah, that's like that's more than Koyan Light if you're not against man.
Yeah,
Like that's a lot more
I
than
mean,
Koyan Light.
If you didn't
She's-
need the charge, she would be better than most other busters.
in a lot of situations, she's
Yeah.
already giving you more damage support than Korean Light
Korean-
because
yeah.
because like if you're already stacking Buster buffs, like 40% attack
thi-
is better than 50% Buster.
This challenge quest actually really shows that because your attack stat, because of your extra attack on wave 1, is super
Oh.
important.
And also, you really
I-
want the reshuffle for frontline only comps
Yeah,
for this.
this challenge
Did you
quest
use
is
her?
So
Is it
no.
totally?
but it was a thought.
so in practicality, like when I use her, because like I've had an opportunity to use her a little bit. I even made a video. So basically what ends up happening, like you might assume that since like you got the star absorb on this turn and you've also got the reshuffle, and oftentimes I'll put the reshuffle on the third servant, which is usually a support, and then it's like split between her and the DPS. Oftentimes, like you might immediately think like, okay, well the absorb is going to be a problem. That means the other servant's not going to get it. But oftentimes, what I do, I use this skill first, and I stagger this skill because I'll have like one hand like where I got a brave chain, and then the next hand I use this and I shuffle it again, and I can potentially have another brave chain. And then the next turn, since like it shuffles again, I can potentially have 3 brave chains in a row.
Or you just swap her out, and then the absorb doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like,
True.
but like the thing is, like when you have her out on the field, like she has a bunch of her own damage buffs. So if you have to force one of her cards in, it's not really that big of a problem because she still does a lot of crit damage, like 40%.
Oh yeah.
Attack, 30% Buster, 50% quick. Quick?
30%
crit.
attack again if you delay it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also have to. I think people are like, oh, she got such bad damage, but like for a 5-star, yeah. But if you put her in comparison with 4 stars, you know the attack sets. People use 4 stars just fine. You know.
Also,
if
she
you're-
has bad MP damage. I don't think she has bad damage. I think she has bad MP damage.
Yeah.
I think there's a distinction between those two
Yeah.
as well. Right.
It's something I've always liked because, like I like how bulky she is. She is like so hard
She's
to
not
kill.
Janako bulky, thankfully.
Well, I mean, like Janako is also at neutral a lot of the time, but like,
So is Artoria,
like-
but
well, no, she isn't. She's a ruler.
yeah. So she's at neutral most of the time.
No, defensively.
No, defensively. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Okay.
because
no.
defensively, like she already has
Double
like one of the highest
defensive.
like HP stats in the game, and then like she's taking half damage. Then she has her own evade on a decent cooldown. Like she just stays out there so long. Like I had her take a Babbage NP to the face, and he's got like these big attack buffs, and she's just sitting there at the end. Like he focused on her, and she still had like 2k health left. It's like I like that as a support because you don't have to invest at all in keeping her alive. And I think that's kind of a valuable thing in supports people just underrate. It's like you can have like a really high value support that struggles to stay alive.
You keep support alive? I'm
Yes,
confused.
yes, I'm a normal person.
Supports are
sometimes.
there to die.
Man, I wish. I mean, me personally, I wish Ruler Artoria's Ruler Artoria was a berserker.
Same.
Bruh.
If she was a
I-
berserker,
I mean, her
Yeah.
looping that would be pretty good, but like, yeah, I, me personally, it's not because of the offensive side, by the way. I just want her to die, but,
Mm,
but yeah.
I get that.
Or I hope she's a 1-star. But yeah,
could you imagine a 1-star with this skill set? That'd be
No
so
way.
busted.
no way. That'd be like we saw Cheng Gong, and then we were already pogging with like how much he's supporting berserkers specifically. This is no. There's no way you gotta give 1-star this. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Uh.
Yeah. Speaking of Lancer Artoria, yeah, I think right now, in my opinion, Lancer Artoria is worse as a 5-star than her. There is the
I-
advantage of being a counterclasser, but like
I think that was the
her kit's
situation
just, like,
before, though, because Lancer Artoria, what does she even
like, yeah, she already had problems. Like, she just wasn't really good at damage.
Well,
Yeah.
Lancer Artoria's problem is she has mana burst. I know she has like the anti-chaotic and evil damage, so she has 1-turn burst, but that's it.
Like,
She doesn't have an upgraded NP. She
had really good NP spam, but her NP wasn't really that worth spamming. She had Pierce
Yeah.
Emblem, which is really nice on a spammy NP. It's just like, if you're not doing a lot of damage with your NP, then like spamming it a lot isn't that great.
Yeah.
But
also she has Charisma B. Lancer Artoria has Charisma B, which is 18% attack up. Default charisma.
Her skills are just like kind of lackluster.
If Lancer Artoria is Charisma B, what the fuck is 40%? What is this? This is like super charisma charisma EXE or something like this.
It's crazy that Charisma A is 21% and
no, A is 20%.
Sorry, A plus is 21.
Yeah, and it's funny because in lore, A plus doesn't even make sense. Like, A is supposed to be the cap, but it's it's Gil.
Only Gilgamesh and
I don't know why
Kets has A+. Because she's something.
Mexican.
No, she's an alien.
I don't think that makes it.
You're
okay,
yeah.
So, you know what? Let's go on and talk about
There's a joke there somewhere about that. Anyway.
So the next one, I really like because it's exactly what I was saying before and slightly more than that, actually. Like, so yeah, like the Pheno memes, it's really funny because like he shit on her too. To the best of my knowledge, at least. Yeah, and they buff her. So like her thing was always she had these. She had a pretty decent crit kit. In my opinion, I felt like she was better at critting than Muramasa, although it would be a little weaker because she has a lower attack stat. But like, she had more than 1 turn of stars. She had the 3 turns of crit, but like, and also the 1 turn of absorb but only on arts cards. But like 25 stars and then stars per turn of 10. Like that was pretty good. And then like, of course she did have the self stun thing, but like she also had the guts, and like the self stun. Whenever I used her, it was barely ever a problem. Like you can, like it happens after everything else, so you can just remove it the next turn, or you can block it. And like we're talking about arts teams.
You got 2 mirrors.
Yeah, but you're relying on the enemy not debuffing you, and you have to have specific command codes. It's just an annoying thing to deal with.
Like,
I mean, with the mirror,
Artoria, you got Asclepius, you got Jufu. You can also use the mirror command code, and since you have 3 turns of prep time here, like, also, I think a lot of people like gave her extra shit with this because they thought. Like, they misread this. Like, I've seen people saying it was completely misread. So, like, the timer debuff is treated as a buff, so you can't remove it. And people thought that meant the stun was also unremovable. But it's not. I never saw that. Yeah, people just aren't good at reading sometimes. So, like, if that was the case, yeah, this would be really annoying. But like, why do you think she has the one-time debuff immune? But to be fair, I guess Helena Archer also has a one-time debuff immune. So does Dobrynia, and those are kind of just random. But yeah, so what they buffed was her NP, which was kind of like her biggest problem. She had some of the worst NP damage out of 4 stars.
She was the worst.
Yes. For Sabers.
Yeah, for Sabers.
For Sabers, yes. She was the worst of Saber.
Lower than what's her face?
Lower than Barghest and Saber Lily and
Garrett.
Well, yeah, of course it's lower than Saber Lily though, because she's a free NP5 technically. But yeah,
right, but NP5 to NP5, she was also worse.
Yeah, and then like the other like AoEs you had access to, like they were free NP5s, and like even Jason was like 20k at base, him with his terrible kit and terrible stats. But like now they're pretty close, I'd say. I always thought she was better than Jason because Jason is still like he has a dog water kid, and like the only thing he can do is loop. But what she can do now, it's exactly what
Jason's
I was.
likable. Everyone loves Jason. After
Are you saying our resident gamer girl is not likable?
Here's the thing.
Tomoe is definitely more popular than Jason. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Tomoe
I
is
think
insanely
Jason's a
popular.
character that went from everyone hated him to like this guy's a cool guy. You know.
I feel like half of it is like people love that he's like friends with these other characters.
No,
like, people like him for his friends. But yeah, so her arts and buster used to be like 1 turn, like 20% arts, 20% buster, but now it's 3 turns, so it can ramp up over time. And another thing that's nice about it is it applies to her cards. So as you're looping the NP, you're getting more arts damage, you're getting more buster damage. Like 2 NPs and you got 40% buster. Like that's plenty. And they also increased the amount of burn you do. And I know some people are still like against the idea of using burn for damage, but she's like I was saying this on the tier list. She was actually kind of legit for burn damage because out of like all of the dot servants, there were barely any that could like apply 5-turn dots and dot boosts that were also relatively easy loopers. I know her refund wasn't that great, but it's not that difficult to get her to loop in like a challenge quest. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying that before Marie Alter, but Marie Alter, yeah, she's her own thing, and that's like with Curse. So I would say that Marie Alter is better at it because Curse is just a lot easier to enable.
Curse is so much easier to do. So you can.
Yeah, Domon. Domon.
So, you know,
burn
if you're doing burn
the
memes,
highest though.
If you're doing burn memes, you always got that level 1 Tomoe with a K scope. You know that's always a thing to do.
Is this more than Archer now?
I want to say they have the same. It's just
post both.
Yeah, I think they have the same. But like Tomoe Archer has a harder time with it.
Tomoe Archer is 2,000 damage and spreading fire of 100%. They are the same now. So
yeah, but this one applies AoE. And like if you think about it, even if she only NPs once, okay, it's 4,000 damage per turn for 5 turns. So you get an extra 20,000 over time.
Okay, but then also think about that. You're only getting 20,000 extra damage.
Yeah, until you factor in the next NP, and then like you're getting 12,000 for 5 turns, so that's 60,000 across the next 4 turns.
Yeah, it's actually kind of
it adds up really fast. Yeah,
Oh,
I got convinced by Marie Alter. I guess like I wasn't convinced with this but like I mean,
I definitely think it works, but if you know the 1-turn damage is kind of. It definitely pays off in longer AoE fights. It definitely can pay off, but in shorter fights, unfortunately, it's a bit rough. Like, still, but that's
we're talking about arts setups. Like a lot of arts teams aren't like super fast, anyways. So like, Plushie,
says
what you should. Yes, says
I'm going fast.
Says I because I don't min turn.
See my pants. I'm flying through these nodes.
So Plushie, what you should do a setup against like I don't know, maybe the extra. Like I used her against like the BB extra fight, the one with Taisui and such. You have her NP like a bunch of times, and then you have Draco come in and apply her burn, and hers is like what 10k, isn't it?
5k.
Oh, it's 5k. That's still gonna be like massive.
10k is you, Olga, Marie.
Oh yeah. Oh right. That's who it was.
Yep.
Rip. We'll never have that 5K version again. The you, Olga.
I mean, they're starting to bleed her into other servants' kits, like
like piecemeal. Like CL got the card lock. Alco got the
Oh yeah.
the spreading of the AoE cards and the spreading her own charge.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the last turn, on that setup, like, they took 75,000 damage each, which is a lot of damage. Like that's a decently strong AoE NP, and then you're also getting like the just the actual damage from the NP, which is a little bit better. But like mine was NP1, she was still doing pretty decent damage.
Honestly, the only thing that sucks.
But
the only thing that sucks is they basically dot proofed all of those advancement quests where you do 0 damage to them, but they have like really low HP. They fucking dot proofed all of them, so it sucks. I don't know why they don't just let us do dots. It's like, come on, who cares?
Wait, they had what debuff immunity to them?
Dot immunity.
Dot immune. So
basically,
they did
basically all of them had dot immunity.
They did it with the Skaha one. They did it with the virtual one.
The little stone thing as well, no?
Oh, yeah. They want you doing the virtual one would have been really funny. That would have been something people would have definitely done burn teams on to try and, or curse teams on to try and kill.
That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah. I mean, Draco still one-turned it, I'm pretty sure. Draco and like Sigurd, because as long as it's not 0.
If damage isn't 0, someone will find a way to turn it.
If it's a dragon and it takes damage, Sigurd is going to kill it.
It's a Lancer as well.
Someone is going to use their Hyper Sigurd with their NP5 Constantine to just like completely destroy them.
Yeah. Constantine check.
Yeah, there he is.
Still Constantine.
There it is. There he is. Anyway.
Who's the other one we checking every week?
Muramasa, we already checked him.
Muramasa, he sucks. Yeah, all right, good.
We already mentioned
Yeah, speaking of AoE sabers that suck, Muramasa, am I right?
Yeah.
Now the question is, I know they buffed Tomoe, and great for all 5 Tomoe fans out there, but are you really going to use her now?
Okay. After auto finishes, I will drop my take on Tomoe.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like she still has some trouble with refund just because she doesn't have a battery. Like her refund is almost on par with Muramasa's, I would say. It's just like no battery.
No, is it?
Yeah,
no.
It's fairly close. Like, and they
I guess
both
the
have
battery
3 hit.
Makes it feel not close, but yeah.
Yeah, they both have 3 hit NPs, and I think I want to say what it is I think she's 0.57 and he's 0.59, or maybe he's like 0.6 something. But they're still fairly close, I'd say, especially now that she ramps arts better than he does, because like on turn 2 she gets a bit better refund.
I mean,
at least the things that modify refund, she has more.
I had a looping demo.
They both have a problem, and it's the same problem. It's that they have a 1-turn buff for their color specific buff.
Tomoe refund is 78.
Yeah, but you see
sucks.
you see the thing is Tomoe actually ramps her stuff, so she
Tomoe refunded 78, Muramasa refunded 84 with the same double caster comp. I mean,
yeah,
I guess
it's pretty close.
And Yamato Takeru refunded 500. I'm joking.
And Takeru out the gates destroying every other AoE saber in the game. Takeru really kind of invalidates the other AoE art sabers. Well, I don't know. His kit's just better.
For the most part, like it's not like there's ever been stiff competition with AoE art sabers, because we had Jason, we had Tomoe. We had, Nero, but like people took a while to actually realize Nero was solid, and then like they buffed her a shit ton.
I mean, she could have before the buff. There's no way. Yeah. Okay, before the buff, there's no way she's looping shit. Okay.
I mean, she actually was able to. It's just like she's a lot more capable of it. Like she was still able to loop stuff with like a 50% CE.
Oh yeah, true.
The crazy thing with Takeru is, like, he's really good at looping and everything, but then you also got to remember he has a double power mod for 3 turns as well. It's like, so not only is he like really good on that, and then has basically the single target effect on one enemy. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Takeru just kind of blows the rest of them out of the water. Like,
I mean, in terms of farming.
Yeah, he is water based, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Another thing is like if you look at looping sheets, if for some reason they're using 3 target damage, Takeru's gonna look a lot weaker than he actually is. But yeah, anyways,
50% against 1 target.
Yeah.
Because there's usually one big enemy, and you just target them.
Yeah, if you look at like
also-
looping demo videos, where it's like 3-3-3, his damage is not gonna look that great, to be honest. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, like she's definitely usable now. I know, like, when it comes to like 3-turn comps, like if you're using double Castoria and Oberon in Black Grail, they are pretty comparable in numbers from what I've seen. And like I think that's fine. Like I think she's fine where she is. Like if you want to use her the way most people use her, she is completely fine at doing that. So she's in a good spot now, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. I mean, I did a little bit too much looping demos for that, but I mean not looping though, like tests. I wasted a lot of storm pods and whatnot. But her refund's certainly an issue, but I mean, kind of like she just doesn't have a battery. Like realistically, her problem is like if you give her like a fucking 30 battery, I'm not even like if you give it like a 30 battery, she'd probably feel better than Muramasa already. Because like if we go with the numbers I have here, I'm clicking the exact same buffs. They're all MP2. She's a 4-star. Her wave 1 damage is actually quite a bit better than Muramasa, because you know she ramps faster with the arts and she has upgraded MP. Like even though it's a 5-star stat versus 4-star stat, right? Like everything else is basically the same. I have them all at like 999. So her damage is good now. And yeah, like you said, the Buster crit actually hits pretty hard. Because like a part of her problem is that as a crit DPS before, is I want to use Buster cards in any crit comps, but she doesn't really have any Buster steroids before that. Well, she still has her MP, but now this is because this is a ramp up effect. I think this is a lot better. And you can of course save it. You don't have to like MP on the turn when you use the Buster as well, because you keep it. So yeah, I don't know. It's a nice buff for a 4-star. I don't think she's gonna. It's really just for her fans. Like as opposed to Ruler Artoria, who is like I think like legitimately usable as a support now. Her buff is very much just a for her dedicated fans, which is great. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad buff. I think it's a good buff. I think it does make her a lot better. I just don't think it's going to increase her usage very much because it's hard to.
There's 400 servants in the game. No,
it's hard to get out of that like you're bad like category. Like when you're characterized kind of as a bad servant, you need something drastic to get you out of there, like Constantine. Like you need a gigantic shake to get people's opinion to like change. It doesn't happen very often.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I feel like it really is just a DPS issue. Like for example, I'm gonna make a hot take that people probably won't agree with. I mean, hey, that's what I'm known for. But
that's what a hot take is.
I think like we're all praising Hokusai's buff, right? I don't think it will drastically increase the usage rate of Hokusai. It's literally the same thing. Where it's like, oh, if you love Hokusai, holy shit, she's very usable now. But people are not gonna pull for a Hokusai just because of the buff. You know what I mean? Like that really like people pull for Constantine. Like, oh, I didn't have Constantine. Oh shit, now I need Constantine because he's a Buster support now. Oh, maybe like less people, but still like, oh, I didn't have Ruler Artoria. Maybe now I want Ruler Artoria as a support. Oh, I didn't have Summer BB, but now because of the stupid CL thing, maybe I want Summer BB, right? Like characters that have like inherently other utility outside of being a DPS. Like multi-core DPS are like in the weird middle ground, but people that are pure DPS, which I will categorize like both Tomoe and Hokusai as, they're just pure DPS. They don't really see like huge usage bumps in terms of the usage. Whoever owns Hokusai would use her more, but people wouldn't like Oh
yeah,
boy,
like
this
I
is
have
fucking
like
cool Hokusai because you got
a Grailed Hokusai on an NA, and I'm happy that she gets a buff like that. But I'm not. If she comes up on rate up in JP, I'm not pulling for more Hokusai. I don't like it's not needed. Like I've
And I want more
yeah,
people to roll for
there's yeah, it is the difference between fan like just helping a servant for the people who want to use them and pushing a servant kind of into like a more general usage one.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
I think Artoria's pushes her more into general usage.
Yeah.
Because you could see someone going, hey, who doesn't have ruler Artoria, looking at that 40% attack up and the card thing, going, hey, maybe I could use that somewhere.
That's pretty good.
It's like Junako when Junako got her buff.
Oh,
That
yeah,
took Junako
anti-lawful.
from being like anti-lawful. A charge
people
attack up and anti-lawful.
her,
People were like, wait a minute, this potato that does absolutely nothing does something unique now. And maybe I should get a copy. And I think a lot of people did.
Yeah, like MP1 like if you look at a buff and then you're like, damn, I might roll for a copy for this now. Then that's a general kind of usage buff. Like for example, someone here in chat mentioned Moriarty. I don't think Moriarty is gonna see more play just because he's really good now. So once again, people who own Moriarty is going to use him more. But like it a lot because obviously like Otto said, his damage is like better. It's Spishtar with MP upgrade, right? Like it's just Spishtar with MP upgrade, right?
And also an anti-niche. He has anti-good.
Oh, and anti-trade. So like people who own him, holy shit, right?
Yeah, he can out damage Ibuki where he is right now.
I
so
think
if that says anything.
I think he is better than Space Ishtar in an arts form, actually, because like he's got that the 3-turn buff. He's got his battery and stars. He's got his
art stack. The art stack helps him loop in normal situations where you're not farming.
And then you have for like either on turn 3 and farming, you got 20% arts down, or if you're doing a challenge quest, you hold it for a turn and then it's 40% arts down. Or if they're evil already, you can just knock it out and do it. Like, I don't know. And then the upgraded MP, and it ramps up his MP damage. So it's like, I think Ruler Moriarty went from being a mediocre arts
like an evil
ruler,
applier, essentially.
evil, literally existed. It literally existed to apply evil for Tonal Eco to, he might be, people who really like him might have a use for him and aren't going to feel bad using him because, before this, like if you're looking at AoE arts rulers, what are you going to do? It's Melusine. Like every other AoE or EO if you're looking for a free option, but
Pope.
No one's using Pope. No one's using the Pope for her AoE damage.
Pope Joan, thank you very much, sir. I don't
they're using her for her buffs. Okay, what if they
FP6 Pope Joan?
What if they buffed Pope Joan? And so they would have to probably like an MP interlude. And then they made it so. What would they do? What would they take for you to start using her?
Buff Pope Joan and then lock your cards, turn it all into blue ones for 3 turns.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like what they could do is they could buff one of her skills to make it so she could target someone to turn all their cards blue.
And lock it for 3 turns. Turn all their cards.
I don't know if
I mean,
I don't know about
you always need Summer VV. They're like, oh, you gotta
pair them together now.
Here's the funny thing though: if you change card type, it doesn't lock. It's
the same thing with
if you do
Artoria.
Dragon's Core. If you do is it called Dragon's Core?
Dragon Core.
Reactor Core. Yeah, Dragon's Reactor Core. If you do that, it still turns into normal cards on the second.
Oh, they go back to normal cards back on the next turn. Oh.
Yeah, because BB's locking the deck, and Artoria is imagine if like you're cheating in like poker.
Yes, it's just covering up the cards with a color.
Yeah, Artoria
is scribbling it over with.
Yeah, she's scribbling it over with red.
Okay,
but it washes off.
So
on the
speaking
next
of,
BB, she's like a child sitting in the corner with a red crayon scribbling over. I did it.
Oh, let's go.
Your paid single.
My 2 paid singles, as a matter of fact.
She is a great utility thing, which we'll talk about later.
I got a Potion of Love.
Unfortunate.
I've spent more on this banner than I wanted to, for sure. I am actually relatively close to pity, and I hate it.
on BB.
Yes.
Do you not have summer BB already?
No. I just want one, dude. I just want
yes.
one. Like I'm
You
literally
go
like a
CL.
pack away.
CL incoming.
CL income. I mean,
That's a weird looking
CL's the
CL.
other piece of the puzzle. But he
I
already
already
has
have
it,
her.
so-
Yeah, I have her in P4. We're good there.
He already has the first piece of the puzzle. The first piece of Exodia that doesn't win you the game, but hey, I'm still calling it Exodia.
Yep. But yeah.
And one more servant got a buff too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who cares about her though?
I think it's a good buff.
I'm
It's
so like when I get my job, I'm considering going for that last pack if I can't get her out of that. Like, dude, I hate how expensive this game is, dude. It fucking sucks, dude.
but if you're playing JP, it's cheaper than NA at least.
Oh yeah, dude, it's $10 cheaper. You still
It's
gotta
more than $10 cheaper.
you
It's
still
like $20 cheaper.
Not for me. It's $9 cheaper for me. I
Are you
don't know.
buying gift cards or something?
No, I don't buy gift cards. I do it through PayPal. I just like yeah, Google Play and stuff.
Because like
And at Plex.com.
after tax, it's like $85 in NA for a pack, where in JP it's like 67.
It was
With
67 for
tax.
me for a while. I don't know why you have it cheaper, but like, damn, dude. Oh man, it's only like 60 something dollars for a low chance to get your 5-star instead of $80.
Yeah,
Wow.
you know, it
That's
makes
so-
me feel better.
Yeah, that's like food for a fucking week. Like, damn. Crazy. I'm saving so much money.
Yeah, that's why I got my cans of Chef Boyardee.
That's not a can of Chef Boyardee.
You drink
What?
them? Damn.
No, yeah, that was a drink. I'm not drinking a can of Chef Boyardee. So I will
That's a
say,
pretty funny
you ever
idea,
find
though.
yourself,
Like, just-
find yourself not eating the whole day, and then it's like 2 a.m. and you don't want to microwave the can of Chef Boyardee, so you
Dude.
just eat it out of the can.
Dude,
Ugh.
I don't know, the idea of
Are you
someone
surviving from a fucking zombie
the idea of
apocalypse?
someone having like a bunch of cans of food like Chef Boyardee like next to their desk in case they're hungry and just like opening it up like when they're hungry and just sipping it out.
Ugh.
That's nasty. Speaking of nasty, here's writer Ishtar.
Wow.
I got him. So writer Ishtar was like, okay. She's
No, she
like,
wasn't.
she was okay. All right. Like, there wasn't really much to say about her. Like, her first skill was like, it was good esports for a long time. Maybe not a long time, but like,
No, for a couple of years, yeah. It's just that we got better options now.
yeah, there's just a bunch of better options now. But like, I kind of like the second skill. Like, even if it's only 1 turn crit buff, it's on such a low cooldown and it's 1 hit evade. And then like
It's not 1 hit, it's 1 turn. Wait, is it 1
no,
hit?
it's 1 hit. It's the
Oh
same
my
thing
gosh,
as Da Vinci's skill.
They with a pen 5 though, it's now 3 turn the first time, so you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, think about it that way.
And then her third skill, which is the thing they buffed, it was also like 1 hit of invul, and so you could activate them both and have 2 hits. I thought that was pretty cool. And you also have like 50% crit for a turn, 50% star gen for a turn, 50% NP gen, 50% debuff resist, and then heal rate. All that for a turn, then the next turn you get stunned. But like the demerit wasn't really that difficult to work around. Any debuff clear dealt with it, or you could use the stun immune command code and it's fine. And then like her NP, it's very standard, just like AoE quick. It's got quick before damage. Like, she was able to barely like Black Grail loop, I think. I think that's how it was mapped out. But they changed it, so now she is able to cleanly do that.
Boy.
So they took her third skill and like only changed a couple things. They removed
They gave her the
demerit.
Tomoe Lancer buff.
Similar. It's similar
No,
to
it's
that.
the same skill. They're the same skill with a different name.
No, it's
but they changed different things.
Yeah, they changed
Because
it's
with
Stargen.
Tomoe Lancer, it was Stargen and crit. But with this, like, none of those things got changed. She also one is a one attack, the other is one turn.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then what Ishtar got, she got 3-turn NP gen, which is 50% for 3 turns. That's a lot.
Which makes her 70% for 3 turns.
Yeah.
Which,
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
and then she also got 30% battery because Le Quick Looper.
Well, actually, 30% is actually the special number for quick. Because with a pen too, that gets them
that's
right
why I
up
said
there where they need.
Le Quick Looper.
Le Quick, yeah. I mean,
it's basic.
Sorry.
It's a similar idea to what they did with Summer Scath. Like they made her at least a mediocre quick looper. But but this is definitely, she was already better than Summer Scath, and then like the buff was just generally better because like her games are really good right now.
Like the one thing quick looping lacked was gain buffs, right? Because like with Castoria you have game boost, but quick you didn't. So there are legitimately comps that are like, oh, this quick servant cannot loop with triple Scotty. They need like double Scotty Bride, right? Like it's on that level of, oh shit, I really want quick. I really want a game boost as a skill for looping, and she has 70. So there you go.
Yeah. So after her NP gain buff, she has basically a 3.5% arts card. That is insanity. But that's to make up for the fact that her quick cards are now mediocre. They're actually okay quick cards because they're 2-hit quick cards, and they're just so bad for a long time. Actually, hold on a second. 5 times 0.68.
Well, when you have 70% game boost, I don't think any of your cards can be like bad. To be honest, like come on.
And then combine that with like say double Summer Scotty, you got what 65, 130% quick up. So that's also the MP gain on the quick cards. So her quick card MP gain is basically like 200% at that point.
Yeah, she's got a lot of gain boosts going on now, and she's a pre-NP5, so her damage is like okay. She doesn't have much affecting her NP. I guess. I guess she does have like 52% quick because she has 20 from her first skill, 12 from her passive, and then 20 from her NP. Oh, also I didn't realize it, but her NP actually scales better because it's 20 to 60 instead of 20 to 40. Huh. It's almost like Kentucky's, but his is like 10 to 90 or some shit.
So wait, weird. On her MP turn, if she has that, so it's 65, so 130 plus 52 is 182. Yeah, 182% quick up. Like, that's not it's not bad. Yeah, they're gonna be like 4% quick cards. That's 250% MP gain up on quick cards. Fun fact. Yeah, but to be fair, they were like under 1.4% at the beginning, and 2% is like a mid at best quick card. It's fine. So, you're good. You're gonna mighty chain with her with Summer Scotty if you get her Buster card, and you'll be fine. Yeah. Speaking of her Buster card, if it crits and it's got like all of her buffs active, like you're going to get like almost 12%, which is nuts. Because it's like a 5-hit buster, and like I don't know, it's weird. Sort of like a Summer Kiyohime thing, because Summer Kiyohime gets like 10%, 10 or 11%, just off of that. But that's because NP gain buffs actually apply to Buster card gain, whereas Buster buffs do not. But those do. I think that this is actually a pretty good buff overall, because here's the thing. I think that AoE riders kind of suck for like if you're newer, especially because like Habitat is locked so far in the future, right?
I disagree. I think Santa Nemo's the best free looper still
Okay.
for writers.
But he's not an evocation.
Well,
So
just
so I'm
fucking
saying, like,
just have some Christmas spirit, people. And I'm joking.
I think
some Chris-
okay, Plushie. I think what he's saying is there just aren't that many good options.
there's not a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
great
fair.
options, and like, because like even if you're new and you roll like Marie is
No.
Astolfo is no.
I mean-
Artoria,
I mean,
Santa
you can get
is
Dobrynya.
you're not
I think
going there. Christopher
Dobrynya is,
Columbus
like,
is
okay.
story locked, and yeah.
Man, I wish
I mean,
I wish Dobrynya had a rank up instead of an interlude. Like, that's kind of a selfish thing to say, but like, it's just like it shouldn't be locked behind Ordeal Call.
Marie
that
can
is
loop. Though. Yeah,
ridiculous.
Marie can barely
Marie
loop
can
compared
loop,
to-
yes, but
compared
that
to
requires her to
Ishtar.
be upgraded and high NP levels for her to do enough damage.
I
Like,
mean,
I,
she
I
can,
think
like,
like
do it okay
kit
against
wise,
casters.
Ishtar is also better. Like Marie has like
I think
20%.
I think she can probably like if you're using Nero Bride, you could probably Black Rail with her. But you also
Marie,
need
I
a
don't
second
know.
pen. Because
I
like
don't know. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah. You need a pen too. Yeah, because she has.
I
the
mean,
spark
like
battery.
like if you're up against 3 enemies, like she's got 15%.
I mean,
Because it's
obviously
5% per enemy.
the
And like
best.
Ushigozen is like 10%. So
But she has no. I don't know. I
I mean,
mean,
honestly,
like
the best
Yeah,
AOE
but-
rider in the game, bar none, is still Habitrot, but she's lost about 6 locked.
And yeah, and like if you want to loop her, like Summer Ishtar is like better at loop. Is the best quick looping rider. I mean that's not. I'm not saying that's a really tough.
There's not a lot of competition. You got Andromeda, who is limited, and
I mean,
Andromeda's
Achilles,
not- not
Achilles is
Suzuka,
better
who's
these days.
limited.
Suzuka
I mean,
doesn't loop
Suzuka's-
as well. I
Yeah.
mean she's okay, but she doesn't loop like Ishtar is on the. In my opinion, you know the couple of 30 chargers we got ever since Summer Scotty, like Britomart, Riku, and Huyen,
Did you
like
mention
right
Andromeda?
Ishtar. What?
Did you mention Andromeda?
I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
Andromeda, yeah.
Okay.
So in terms of like refund, she's better than Huyen, and she's like I think on par with. Is it on par with Riku? I don't know. I don't have her completely maxed, but she has really good she has really good refund. Like triple Scotty Zerk's easy, right? And yeah. Anyways, so really Summer Carmilla is negative refund. Damn. But yeah, I mean Ishtar is really good refund. That's just my point, anyway. So, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Indeed.
What
Yeah.
is-
yeah.
Oh, is it
Just waiting for someone to break the silence.
Dude, you're waiting to pounce them. Holy shit, Rio.
Aren't
Gonna
you one to
pounce-
say something about pouncing?
Look, I'm not sure. He's okay. He's just ready to roast them. There you go.
No,
Fine.
I'm just linking it, just in case we want to talk about it.
You got to be a
Oh.
little bit careful when you click on this auto. There's a lot of porn ads. You probably need.
I
ad
don't want
blocker.
to touch it then.
No. There's not porn. It doesn't show porn, but it is ads for porn.
No,
He
it
doesn't.
dude.
You're not. Like,
Don't you have
arguing-
ad block installed?
I do, but I don't.
Then you aren't
going
gonna see the porn ads. Plus, you just love seeing porn ads, so he doesn't turn on
No,
ad block.
okay. Look. I'm just gonna send a screenshot what I immediately see when I click on the link. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
you could
yeah,
just
go
like.
ahead.
I'm telling him to be careful. I'm not telling him to like. I'm not telling him to not check it. I'm just
You
telling him
could-
to be careful.
What you could also do, like, you can just. Oh my god!
Okay,
that
that's a
yeah.
okay. That's a little. Whoa.
Yeah.
They're milking her. They're milking her.
her.
They're milking
In more
her,
than one
okay?
place.
Like there you go, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's it's right next
and
to Twilight.
and you know
Okay,
it's a bit different
tell you
from
what-
me milking servants. You know what I mean?
I tell you what, Rio. You use the snipping tool, and you just like snip the things you want us to
Well,
look at and
just
put it
open
in Discord.
Hold on. Just
No,
open it
I
yourself and
don't-
see if you see the
I-
ad. You're not gonna see it on your
mm.
stream.
Because I agree because I really like the filter they have on their tier list. You can filter like
Yeah, you can
will-
filter.
like,
Just click
if
the
you
link
if you
and
just want to look
see
at the
if you
savers,
see the ad.
but
If you have ad
Scrolling.
block, you're not gonna see anything. I don't see any ads.
So far, I'm not seeing any. But
Yeah, like
I don't know, man. Like, I'm still scared.
You're fine.
Hold on, I wanna.
I show this
compute.
website on stream, like every couple streams, and I've never had anything come up with ad block. Like I use it all the time on stream.
Okay, hold on. Let me get it resized.
Plus, she's just the weird one who doesn't use ad block and loves getting his what's this game called? Limit break.
Hey, MLB. It's FGO related.
Can you delete
Queen's
that message?
Blade limit break. That's
like
what it's
I don't want to
called.
accidentally like show it or anything.
Log in 2 days and get IRE.
Flushy,
What?
can you delete it?
Oh yeah, can you delete?
Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Delete
sorry.
the image.
I instinctively click the spoiler usually, and I don't want to accidentally do that on stream. So yeah, what they're talking about? They're talking about good old Appmedia. So
I don't actually
Japanese
know. I
game
might be
press,
on their
except
defense
better. Like
I might be on their defense today because Ryou seems to be on the
Hold on,
offense.
there's a couple things that I think you can find issue with here.
okay.
So, first off, here's their ranking for the newest, rank ups. They said CL's A+, Karna's A, BB is
Okay,
S.
yeah, I have issues.
So now I'm just gonna
I
say
love
BB should not
swimsuit
be an
Chiara.
S. Swimsuit
Yeah,
Chiara, yeah. So swimsuit BB should not be an S. She does one thing and it's a niche thing.
Is it
And
really
it's-
just?
No.
Is
no,
it really
they,
just?
they also considered a Pen 5, so she could bust her loop.
Yeah,
That-
and
that-
also,
that is point
also,
number 2.
also you have the Go comps. Like she was able to make that shit work, and
I still
also
disagree with her being an S. But...
I still disagree. Yeah, like she's
Also-
good. Some people's good. I have her 120. Don't take me for a hater of Summer BB. But
You don't
yeah.
have her a Pen
Well, I
5 in the
mean,
game.
if you're if I feel like you're being a little uncharitable, I'm still gonna defend her. I'm gonna simp for her. Apparently, it's the same thing as when Plushie shits on Koyan for the 500th time. Like, I mean, he knows that she's still good, but like people might misinterpret it. You know, they might assume. They might actually believe in this whole thing where
No,
where
they're
people...
gonna buff her in archetype.
they are gonna in Archetype Inception. She
Inception.
will get buffed. They're gonna give
And
her an
then
MP
she's gonna
buff.
Yeah, she her MP is gonna be delete every Kukulkan from the field, right? And like gain 100 charge for each deleted, right? Like it's just strong. Anyways, keep going.
Okay. So yeah, that's those are the new ones up here.
Yeah, if you
So
scroll down, you can see.
Yeah, the reasoning. I read the reasoning. I'm pretty sure they mentioned a Pen 5.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, let's start with CL. Wide range of farming with NP1. You'll want NP2 or 3 to open in pens.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's just saying
Coin
recommendations.
issue.
Which, how nice of them actually to go into specifics about things you'll need with them instead of just operating on generalizations, like both Game Press and I do, actually.
Mhm.
At full form, you can farm a wide range with 6 stacks, recommended for those who value stack numbers.
I
Ryou,
believe
what
that
does
is
stack mean?
referencing
So-
craft at 6 CE
Yeah,
slots.
6 CE and full form is hyper. It's
Yeah,
either
that's,
hyper
that's
or
hyper.
MP5.
That's 120.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
hyper.
120.
there's some things that get translated a certain way. Like sometimes they'll say like treasure, for example, instead of
Treasure's
noble
MP, yeah.
phantasm, because that's just like how they say it. But excellent as a support for farming critical hits. I kind of agree with
That
that. I feel like it kind of depends on what you have access to, because like
Yeah.
if like not every servant is able to do that type of stuff, but if you have like a good crit servant that has like 3 turn buffs, it can work.
Yeah, I don't
Saber
disagree with
Bookies.
their wording,
Killer for it.
their descriptions here for sure.
I
Especially
wanna-
the last one, not very strong with existing MP complete for basically she's kind of her MP damage is potato is what it's saying there.
Yeah.
Which
She has many
which is true.
effects
Her
for
MP
high
on its own is
difficulty.
pretty bad.
Yeah, like
but
I
she
mean,
got
like it
BB.
looks like it's supposed to do good damage because it's got like the 30% NP damage buff and stuff, but it's actually like she actually just doesn't do much damage. It's at NP1
That
she's basically the same as
like an AOE.
welfare BB.
Yeah, like that. It's a Buster problem as well, right? It exemplifies the issue. Like if her 30% MP damage up was on a skill, her Buster looping damage specifically. I'm not saying anything else. Buster looping damage specifically would be better, even though in general it'd be worse because I would rather tie it to an MP, especially for Seek unit. I have a couple of problems because like I didn't just read this. I actually went ahead and watched. I mean, I have really shitty Japanese, so I don't really understand the full extent of it. But I looked at their bullet points and I translated their bullet points on their review where they're saying stuff like, oh, the BBCL thing, right? Of course, the BBCL combo where you have a third DPS and then you
So funny.
yeah, the you have a third DPS, you set your hand, you swap them in, and then you BB lock. And then they said that this is for people who want to do 90 plus that also has low MP levels because you can make up damage with face cards, and also it helps quick because you can use face cards to refund. Like quick never has issues gaining their MP back if you actually get to use their face cards, right? Unlike Buster. But there's a couple of issues I find with that.
I disagree with it because like you're sacrificing a buffer for BB and your swap for CL, so you're actually losing
you're losing
buffers
two.
for the face cards. And is the face cards worth it? And in my opinion, most of the time, no.
Yeah. So I guess this is a slight spoilers for my hot takes because this is actually a point that I'm making because obviously everybody's talking about the comp. But I think like it's only useful for very specific situations, like you said, Otto. Because another thing with this is if your MP level's too high with your... So let's talk about the quick argument first, right? Because I obviously I also see some other content creators say this is like making quick great again or whatever. But like an issue is like, do you know what happens if you have your quick DPS at MP5? And then you accidentally kill the wave with just the MP?
Yeah.
Your refund. Your refund's dead, right? So there's an issue where your quick DPS has to be stuck at an MP level that is exactly enough to like kill the other two people but leave one of them alive, and then you chip them away a little bit with the quick card, right? And then the second issue is wave 1 crits. You don't get crits on wave 1 if you're doing quick, because if you're doing quick, you're doing BBCL Summer Scotty plug-in quick, right? You're not getting crits on your quick cards because Scotty is Buster Absorb Up.
Yep, they're going to your Buster.
And it's only 15 stars as well. So assuming farming, you can't use star bombs.
They're all going to Buster.
So you're getting fucked as well on that, right?
So in my opinion, like best case scenario for like if you're using a CL plug comp, it's something with 1 in the middle. So you could have 1, 2, or 3 on the first one, because like on the first wave, if it's an AoE one, you could bring an AoE servant and they kill that first wave. Like if they have like an AoE NP and they have their own 30 or 50% battery, you can use that plus the supports, and you can get that first NP. And then on wave 2, assuming you actually have stars, it depends on what type of comp.
I mean, you probably do because BB also.
Yeah, but like it still depends. But like you can use cards on turn 2, and like this kind of like it isn't that great for like Castoria comps as a result of that. But like Summer Scotty, for example, you can do a Mighty Chain, and if you're able to kill on wave 2, oftentimes you're able to get your NP from that, and then you can NP on wave 3. So like for example, like that first 90++ node, the one with the 3 Lancers, I kind of wish I could go back and try that again, because if I used this comp, I could 3-turn with my Saber Ibuki so easily.
A 90 star?
No, the 90++. Like, the 3 Lancers. the one with
Oh,
the Summer
Summer
7.
7. Oh, I
Yeah.
mean, okay, yeah, but like you actually brought up a second issue I have with this comp, which is
Mhm.
like you are once again struggling with starting charge
Yeah,
because
unless
you only have one battery giver.
yes,
Yeah.
unless you're able to Mighty Chain and get your NP out of
No,
it. But to
no,
be
turn
fair,
one,
not everyone.
turn one,
Turn
turn
one.
one, turn one.
Okay, but like the thing is, if you have a 30% battery or a 50% battery, you're able to do that first NP.
Yes,
then, like,
okay,
also-
that's for quick, yeah. But-
Well, I mean, it's the same with Buster. Like, that's what I did with Saber Ibuki.
Yeah, but like with Saber Ibuki, she has 50, so you could do Merlin. Right? Like that, at least that's what I did with
Yeah,
Merlin.
but like,
'cause-
I wouldn't go with Merlin. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I would prefer Summer Scotty over Merlin for that.
well, I don't have enough MP damage with Summer Scotty. That's the problem. Like
Well,
it's just
it again, it depends on like what the node is, because like
yeah, it
like
depends
for
on the
example,
node, right?
the 90 plus and the 90 plus plus for this event, like you only have to do like 40k neutral for that, because like
Oh yeah,
it's
because
like
Berserker.
80.
They're berserkers.
Yeah,
I
and
still
it's
think
not
it's
that
a-
bad.
I think these are funny teams to think about, but like I think the practicality of them is
I-
not good.
I think their practicality is higher than I initially expected, because the first team I ever saw with this is Aoko, and it was dog shit, and I was like, okay, so this is just completely unviable, right? But then I started to see, like, read into what Appmedia is saying, right? It's like, oh, you can use cards to help them refund. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm a little bit more sold. But then I slowly take a look at a lot of the issues once again, like lack of MP charge. Turn one is very awkward, because turn one you're either facing off against one enemy where, like, unless you're using Buster, let's say Quick, for example, first, right? If turn one is one enemy, you can't crit. If turn one is three enemies, you need enough charge to do it. So it's like,
Okay, I present
Or like two-
another aspect. So if you have one on wave 1, you can also Brave Chain on that instead of using your NP. Sometimes,
Yeah,
depending
but-
on who
but-
you're
but you-
using, and then you can
Yeah,
get your
once
NP
the-
for
yeah, the-
turn 2 and save battery.
yeah, that's what I mean. But like, your stars, stars an issue, right? Like,
Well, that's a mighty
unless-
chain, and your Buster card will have stars. So
well,
if you're using
yeah,
Summer
but like,
Scotty,
okay,
like,
so
if
yeah.
you're
really
using
just
Summer
relying
Scotty-
on your Buster card.
I'd say a lot of servants can get it like at least 30% charge off of a mighty chain. Like if they have
Oh
like
yeah,
a
you
Buster
can.
crit and then overkill quick.
I'm not saying the
parts.
charge. I think you don't kill. Like if it's one
Yeah,
it's one
it,
target.
ultimately it does depend on the servant, because not every servant is going to have the crit
Yeah,
damage
yeah.
for it. So
Yeah,
like you can't
exactly.
just like toss your Artoria in or whatever, because like
It's not a
she's not gonna-
system.
Yeah,
It's not a system.
it doesn't
is what
work
I'm
with
trying to say.
everything. There, it's
Yeah.
just if you have good 3-turn card buffs, it can work.
You
Like,
need
I wanna
very
try it-
specifically good servant.
I want to try it with Fergus, because I feel like Fergus is someone that'll benefit from it. Because like he's got good card buffs, and I've got a 121 on my ult. But the problem with that is, I only have like 2 pieces on each account. Like I can borrow
Yeah.
my Fergus, but I can't borrow Summer BB. And then on my ult, I don't have CL or the Summer BB, so like,
Unfortunate.
yeah.
I
But
mean,
I
yeah.
wanna try it.
And another thing is like, so people are talking about 90 star. So I'm trying to do like 90 star, right? So you walk into the Helena node, and then wave 1 usually is just piss. It's free, right? Wave 1 is 2 berserkers. You can just card both of them.
Yeah.
But actually you can't, because you get a full hand. You can't space them out. Huh?
So that is also true.
That's another issue. You can't space out your card. Like there are certainly a lot of like farming nodes where you can get away with just, if you have like 2 semi-decent DPS units like in multi-core, right? You can just get away with just 2 crits. They're done because they're like berserkers with low HP. Oh, you literally can't do it with this, right? So I'm not saying like obviously I'm picking out all of the things that invalidates this comp, right? Like yeah, it's not fair to say this comp doesn't work forever. That's not what I'm saying. But yeah, as I saw someone in chat earlier saying, this is like forcing single core, right? This is essentially what forcing single core is, right? Like what a lot of the problems where when people are trying to solve with multi-core is, oh, I don't have enough refund for my main DPS, so I'm using 2 DPSs, so my main DPS only have to refund twice. Well, with this, you instead of solving it with a second DPS, you solve it by using your face cards. Same thing with like, oh, I don't have enough damage for a big enemy wave for my AoE. Well, for multi-core, you solve it with splashing in a single target. With this, you solve it by using your face card. So I feel like at the end of the day, it's a little bit like a more restrictive multi-core setup in some ways, but like there are definitely comps that are perfect for this. Like there are going to be comps that are just everything lines up, and then you're just gonna be like, holy shit, this is crazy. But a lot of times as well,
I'd also like to point out that there's some situations where you're going to be able to have Summer BB and P as well. Like if you're using like Korean Dark, for example.
or
then-
Merlin. Merlin can actually.
Or
do
yeah,
it.
Merlin.
Oh,
Yeah, Merlin works with that
Yeah.
too, because she can get her second opinion.
Yeah.
Um,
I've tried to fit that, but I guess yeah. I mean, yeah, wave one. I guess yeah, wave one. You could do BB
Yeah.
MP.
like maybe you have like a wave 2 where you have like one enemy with a lot of HP and 2 that have like 20 or 30k. Then
Yeah,
she
yeah.
works there too. So I want to.
Yeah, she will need a pen too at max, but yeah, I mean,
So
I don't know.
I
Sorry.
want to flex this comp right quick that I'm able to do. This one thing I really like about this is if you can get it to work, it's pretty consistent, and I love that because like crits are fun. They're so much more fun than just like watching NP animations over and over again.
Mhm. Do we talk about the application in CQ or is it worse in CQ? I think it's worse in CQs because in CQs, like card RNG is never that big of an issue, in like unless you're doing min turns. But in min turns, you can't ever sacrifice 2 buffers for this. You know,
Yeah, it just doesn't happen.
it just doesn't happen. Like in CQs, you literally just you have to like just reset your hand because like what CL does is what the auto suggested, right? Like you're just resetting your hand until you get the perfect hand on one. That's essentially what CL does because if you get like the 3 cards you want on one, you literally just fucking cut her from the team and then just lock it with BB anyway.
I forgot
Right?
to use.
You didn't card
I
lock.
forgot
Good
to.
job.
I forgot
Ah,
the
there
card
you go.
lock.
Good job. See, you've discovered the
so-
problem.
Yeah,
yeah,
a
she's-
human error. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, Bunny Tora is better as like a middle ground where she actually gives you good buffs, but she doesn't guarantee your card. But yeah, like in CQs this is even worse because first of all, if
away.
you're not min turning, like it's not worth that much. If you're not min turning, you can take your time and then get value off of all your cards
Yeah,
eventually.
you only need to do the challenge quest once to get the reward.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
and if you're doing min turns, you can't afford to do it. So it's just it's the same issue with back in the day, people saying just pure summer BB for min turning. That was already not working. CL is only gonna make it worse, right? CL is not even like you could literally cut her because her purpose is to make things consistent. Her purpose is not to add anything to your comp. And for TAs, you reset until you get the RNG instead of do that. Right, so I'm not trying to devalue this. Like I said earlier, I'm genuinely surprised at how this is not complete dog shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the fact that it's not complete dog shit is already above my like expectations. So I'm not trying to discredit this, but I just feel like it's a 2-piece combo, right? Like. And yes, people are gonna like. I saw somebody argue with me like, oh, but like if you're doing like a Summer Scotty, it's also a 2-piece. It's also a like 2-piece combo. If you do triple Scotty, it's 2 Scotties, right? But like, you still need Summer Scotty with this. It's not like you're replacing your 2-piece combo with BBCL. You're adding these two as like an extra little DLC on top of your meta supports, and you still need all your meta supports. And also another thing is like Merlin post buff. I feel like is actually quite significant here. like Merlin post buff actually is used in this kind of comp quite often because Merlin also gets star gen bonus, right? So for people who doesn't have like star per turn,
which is a lot. Like
yeah, it's a lot.
I thought it was kind of interesting because when I was doing the challenge quest with Tonalico, I was using Merlin on wave 1, right? And Tonalico generated with Merlin's buff 50 stars, and then more stars based on her skills. So it's just like I'm like, oh, I just fully refunded stars. I think Merlin's buff definitely is better suited for the challenge quest though, than it is for farming for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you only see the value when you're doing when you're doing card like this card lock thing because you basically get value out of all of them, right? You get the value out of the crits, you get the value out of the star drop bonus, and you don't need that much charge because you're getting. One good thing though about card farming is you can finally incorporate command codes into farming consistently. This is a really cool idea, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's another thing about this comp. It kind of hinges on it for her to get enough charge. Can you log in right quick? I know you have BB up.
Okay, yeah. You can like that's definitely a cool thing. Like the Merlin code, of course, is the big one. But also you can push damage, right? Like it's a bit annoying, but like you can push a lot more damage by like you put if you're against Vitra. Yeah, you just put the dragon one, you put the demonic one, and then you suddenly get even more damage. So cards used to be like a very like it's just everything that you couldn't rely on with face cards. That a lot of pieces in the game that you ditch in terms of farming because of inconsistency issues. You end up being able to make it consistent, and it's cool. That's why people like it, in my opinion. But I think at the end of the day, the more like nodes you see happen, you would probably eventually revert back to your boring ass fucking buster looping or whatever you call them. Pardon my language, but yeah.
Relooping.
Yeah. So this is really cool. And also, if you don't care about consistency, it's like, people like farming with like Kukulkan or Arjuna Altar because, oh man, they have triple buster. So if I just need a little bit of a damage push, I'll probably get it. Like, come on, like I miss out on the buster card like one out of 6 runs or something, right? So they do but like this sort of eliminates that, but it also creates its own issues, obviously. So it's interesting. I think it's a very difficult comp to evaluate, but I'm still gonna be doubtful against that. Some people say, which is really funny. I guess we'll see whether that happens. They said, I'm calling it. This is his Tonalico hot take of the year, which is basically like underrating something immensely, and then next year, next year having a record.
I think I might have fucked up with this one because I used her second skill on turn 1. So I might not have enough stars for crits on turn 2.
Merlin buff didn't improve Art's crit. I mean, it did, but I mean, it's stronger on other card types. That's how it's just how it is. Like the second skill is generic. Both of his crits are actually generic crits, but it's just.
Yeah, cool bit of tech. Maybe not everyone knows this, but if you use BB's Star Absorb, it shuffles the crit spread.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely use
pretty handy, except for here, I actually got worse spread because of it.
I mean, you done goofed.
It's not even my fault. Actually,
it kind of is your fault. You pressed the buttons wrong.
The only thing I like about this comp is I can use this as a thumbnail whenever I use it. There you go.
Oh yeah, the BB back shots. Yep.
What is this thumbnail?
Her pose is very unfortunate.
Hell, dude. I think that's
show that
out of
stream.
shame.
Her
no,
pose
if you guys have seen if you've seen his thumbnails, and like, you know what it is, guys.
Her pose is very unfortunate. That's all I'm gonna say. Summer BB.
Oh, that's why the hand shuffled. It's because she got it removed. Right. Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah.
Yeah. So Otto tried to show his fancy comp twice. Messed up both times.
Look, I'm trying to focus on what we're talking about. I'm multitasking
I'm just saying,
here.
It
you as a streamer, should also know the difficulties of multitasking.
The comp is not infallible, is what I'm saying.
It's infallible as long as you're not a moron and you press the wrong skill at the wrong time.
Hey, this should be the new slogan. Instead of multitasking, why don't you start multi-coring? There you go. There you solve the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw.
Checkmate, atheists.
Yeah, checkmate, atheist. We solved it. Anyways, but I think at least it's fun, right? Like it shook up the stuff, and also one thing I'm talking like I always complain about is like people underappreciating attack animations in this game. You get to look at card animations. Servants look very cool when they use their face cards, fun fact, but most people don't get to see that in farming. But now with this comp, you get to enjoy like the crazy ass looking, especially like modern servants extra attacks. Like I don't know what the fuck's happening with half of them, you know.
Yeah,
That is really
I get
cool.
to hear the crunchiness of all Saber Ibuki's Buster cards, except for her third
yeah.
one, because it's like zapping them and it's kind of lame.
Oh, the little thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's not as cool.
So it's satisfying. I will concede this is satisfying. It's really funny to see like Summer BB does like when she gets to do the dunk, like every time when she does the extra attack. Like it's funny, right? It's a cool thing that, and I'm glad it's actually more viable than it is. But
I think the best character to benefit from the stupid CL comp is if you're using BB, because then you're only lacking one.
Because
BB
then you
is-
can use 2 supports as well, and then also whenever she brave chains, she makes it.
20
she makes
stars.
it. Yeah, she's making 30 stars per turn because the brave chain gets 20, and then her third skill gets 10.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's great.
BB's the real winner here, if you ask me. But
mean,
that doesn't
Appmedia
explain why
agrees.
Appmedia put her in S.
Appmedia-
Because literally the description is just like, you know, the addition of a Pen 5 makes it possible to use the Buster system. And then the next 3 are CL infused attack formation is strong. You know, CL formation is attractive. It can be used to support slot in CL support. It's like 3 lines talking about CL. It's like,
I mean,
shut up.
Yeah, and
Appmedia is trying to sell this comp quite a bit.
I feel like another reason why BB benefits from it so much, like making her own stars, she's chaotic evil. She can get huge buffs out of.
So yeah, if Vich, Doman, just Vich and Doman as your front lines.
Remember that comp I showed before we started like recording?
Hold on. What about Vich? Van Gogh, Doman, PP. Who is this guy? But hold on a second. There's not a charge for BB to get to 100%, unfortunately.
I mean, you can just brave chain with her.
You can do.
If you got one enemy, you're fine. Yeah, you can. You can also use.
You can use Doman to break things up.
Yes, that's what I did. That's what
perfect.
Yeah. By the way, what he's talking about.
I told you. You guys should have stopped fighting about the
we reached the same. For the record, I never shat on this comp.
Buster card.
For the record, it was only Ryou shitting on this comp.
I win.
I knew it.
I win.
Replace it with Van Gogh. Why would you use Merlin instead of Van Gogh?
Because I need the 30 charge.
Oh,
yeah, 30 charge on turn
Merlin, you're right.
Yeah, I need the 30 charge.
You can also use Domon's MP if you want.
Yeah, but you can use Domon's MP instead if they're low enough HP.
Oh,
or they're
so you can deal with 2.
Can I? I'm hold on. I'm gonna go run the 90++ with Van Gogh and I'm gonna.
God.
I'm gonna.
Wait, but how does Van Gogh get her MP on 1?
She has.
Well, if you're using Domon, are you using Domon?
Oh, true. Domon curses the. Domon curses
the enemies. Yeah, let's go. Hold on, I'm doing this.
Yeah,
he
can
you're just watching one extra MP animation though.
Yeah, he can. He can apply up to 6 stats,
maybe
so
with
she'll
Van
be fine.
Gogh, maybe with Van Gogh, you don't need her MP on 3. Maybe.
Well, I'm doing this. Maybe. I can grab any support because I already have everyone I need for this.
All right,
I'm a winner.
Are you guys ready for me to try for the 3rd time to do the same comp?
Otto's not gonna fuck up this time. Let's go.
Yeah, how am I gonna fuck it up this time, guys? Am I gonna swap the wrong servant in? Nah, that's not what I do.
Did you click her skill 3?
No. Oh, I mean,
Okay,
yeah.
no.
I thought you were talking about BB. Yeah, because if you use BB's skill, like, it breaks it when you swap someone. Okay.
So it's fun. It's like this is like the only aspect I enjoy about farming, which is solving the puzzle. But I guess it's not really a puzzle when 2 pieces are locked in. But like,
This Arcwade is shiny. Yeah, she is blue. I'm telling you, man, she looks like Arcwade.
Shiny.
Yeah, she
Shiny.
looks like Arcwade if she was blue instead of like
Blue Mash,
gold.
Blue Arc, Blue something. Takeuchi, you
Blue
got a
Arc,
fucking issue.
Blue
man.
Archive.
Blue...
Of course, you're the one that says something about Blue Archive. Okay,
Look,
and look,
the
55
joke writes
stars,
itself.
easy.
Every jigsaw puzzle has the corner pieces. Well, it's a 4-piece puzzle, dude. It's a
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
a
man, that's-
it's a 4-piece puzzle. You got 2 corners. You got 2 corners left.
Whoop. And then I'm always killing, and I'm getting exactly 100% charge because I have that command code. And then,
I mean,
easy.
I was able to do the 90 star.
Go charges 120%.
The saddest part about sorry, you go.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that the saddest part about the whole like I did like a 5 CE 90 star comp with Ibuki, and I was like super proud of it. I had to save scum because the damage roll doesn't always line up, and then I realized I could just single core with what's his face, Siegfried, and it would still be 5 CE. It'll be a lot easier. But hey, if you want to bond up CL,
don't worry, I'll go ahead
There
and
you
do the 90 star because mine can actually hit the damage checks.
oh, you can't.
Maybe.
Do you know why you can't? Do you know why you can't?
What?
I need to miss the kill on the middle snake with the MP. Oh, but
No,
no,
just
wait,
I don't-
wait, no,
like,
no,
I don't have
8K
to.
no, but you
HP.
can do BQA on 2. Yeah, never mind. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry.
Yeah, just do the exact same thing I've been doing on these other nodes. Wow, it's so convenient.
What'd you say, Ria?
Van Gogh is losing 8,000 HP every turn due to the curse.
Oh my god.
She's dead by the final wave.
This is still the
But-
funniest thing I've made a
But
video on. I
BB
think.
does actually Doman in an MP1 with the Van Gogh buffs does enough damage to just kill the enemies at 80k HP. So you don't even need death on this one.
I mean, yeah, he's also Summer Servant.
Yeah.
Kind. Yeah.
BB's MP
mean-
did 250k and then the 2 Buster cards kill it. Yeah, no, that's an easy win. Finally, my BB team is complete.
Plushie,
Oh,
can you
okay,
put Summer BB up on main with the Korean Sky one? See
God.
the one with the
Okay.
animal characteristics. Thank you.
But Rio, right? So you got that team. That team's super cool, right? So
Yeah.
you do the exact team, but you cut CL.
It doesn't work.
Why does it not work?
Well, I mean,
You
yeah,
cut CL for another crypto. You cut CL for like Merlin,
cut seal from Merlin.
or you cut CL for like Bunny Artoria, or something. I don't know. Like you get rid of one of them.
Waste
Maybe that
potential.
works, I
I actually didn't mess it up, but people didn't care because I messed it up too many times, and everyone lost interest.
Yeah, the moon.
If I cut CL, see the problem is then what if I don't get Buster cards on?
You don't get any Buster cards.
Yeah, well, hold on. I'm gonna do it with
I guess
Vitch instead.
I guess Ruler Artoria would be better. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like it's a fun combo to own, but you gotta have enough moolah to.
I got two
Yeah,
BB Buster cards on.
it's
Oh,
turn
there
one,
you go.
not
so-
See, it's the same. See, it's the
So it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, it's just not a cheap comp. Like, you have to have someone with, like, you have to have a specific type of servant as, like, the main servant. Then you also have to have 2 of either CL or BB or whatever the third thing is.
Mhm. And your DPS has to be great. Like
I
think that,
you have
that's
to
the
have
biggest
3
problem.
of those things.
The DPS having to be great is kind of a big issue because like you know, not every DPS are great. Like I've seen people try to do this with like I mean, Charlie obviously like it's just like all top tier servants, right? Like stuff with whenever I see stuff with this comp, they're all like top tier DPS units. I've not seen.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
a
because
mid-tier.
they're not
I tell
top
you-
tier. They're
I tell you what, I know one that would probably be pretty good that people might not have thought of. Takasugi is probably great for this because
Oh
he
yeah,
ramps
Takasugi.
crits and he makes a
ramps
shit ton of
crits.
stars immediately. Like,
Oh, I have seen Takasugi actually in like
Damn
one
it.
guy's example, but I mean he's not farming difficult stuff. His first example is Takasugi. His second example was Qin Liang Yu. So like so it's a bit of a drop in power level,
It's actually really funny. 2 BB Buster cards with Vich. It is all it needs to take out.
It's faster. No brave chain required.
Yeah. But that requires getting 2 BB Buster cards. If you don't get 2 BB Buster cards, you're kind of. Vango also dies. Almost dies at the end. She gets 1 HP left, but she can't die to curse, so it's fine.
Yes,
She'll
yes,
be fine.
It's the same video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same video. Chatter. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but like yeah, it's the exact. It has Saber Jill as their third pick. Yeah.
oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's the same video.
oh yeah, the Olympus node. Did you see that one clear with Saber Shield?
Yeah.
I did.
Is that or is that was I just not paying attention? That was what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's the same video. Like it's just the guy
Yeah,
testing
that one's
with
so funny, bro.
with the combo. So it's fun. It's really fun. And Saber Jill is really quick, right? Like his MP animation, quick. His arts. I forgot if he MP.
No, his
probably
arts.
MP once, right?
Yeah,
his
he
arts.
does
No, his
it-
MP's Buster.
His Buster.
No, his
What do you mean
MP
it's
is
quick?
arts.
No, his MP's arts, but his card is. I was
Yeah, so
gonna
it's
say
not
His
quick.
his cards are really fast.
Oh,
Because like
I get the
he does a
joke now.
brave chain in like 3 seconds. Because it's like
I was.
No, the thing is, plus you said his
finally got
MP
the
is
fucking
quick,
joke.
and I was like, no, it's arts, and
I
it's
meant the
not
MP
quick, it's
animation.
art.
It's
Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
I know that's what you were talking about, but I saw an opportunity and I had to take it. I can't
It's-
not.
It's swift.
His MP is swift.
Swift.
Swift is the wind.
Zenny. I see. But yeah. I mean, it's fun, right? Like it's a really fun comp at the very least. But yeah. I mean, what's your other gripe with Appmedia, or is that it?
Oh no, it's just the general, like, if you look down at the actual like full listings, like I understand that Iskander is better, but he is not the same level as Tez and Summer Scotty and Doman.
Okay.
Oh, let's
I also disagree.
scroll all
with
the way
him,
down.
especially
we'll just
especially
not
sort by.
no,
Especially
don't sort
not
by
with
writer. Click
I
everyone.
mean, yeah, I mean, you
don't
can
block
still
anyone
see
out.
them.
Don't block anyone out. But
So-
like, look at this top listing here. Okay, my
S rank
complaint is
has Gilgamesh, Ptolemy, Iskandar.
I don't think Ptolemy
has-
should be there. I don't think
He's on
Iskander
the
should be
same
there.
level as
I don't think
Summer
Gilgamesh
Scotty.
should be there. I think
I don't think
Ptolemy's
Gilgamesh
fine.
should be there. I
Gohan,
don't think Abby should
Summer
be there.
BB.
I think Abby could be
I
there.
feel like I don't know. Abby's damage right now is really good.
For
And, like,
one turn.
Yeah,
Well,
and then
yeah,
she
no,
also
this is
has
farming.
team 10% per turn, and she
So-
has her own
so-
50% battery. She's in a multi-core scenario. She's like a basically an upgrade over Jalter.
Yeah.
'Cause she's got more potential charge. She has team charge. She has more damage for the team because she has her second skill and her. Okay, actually, her second skill is gonna be used when she.
See, here,
Yeah, because like special attack.
here's where things get
New.
rank. Is if you go look in C rank. Go look in the second row, of C rank.
Alco? I saw Alco in C. I
and
agree.
then Alco is right
Yeah,
there in
why
the
is
second row.
why is Suzuka so?
So Alco is like, why is Alco all the way down here? Alco is in this tier. Why is she here? Why is
because farming, right?
but it's no, but see, that's the thing. It's not farming. It's that they say here, the description of the page is, it's a ranking article that covers everything from the ranking of servants for repeated play, high difficulty, and whether you should pull them. So it says repeated play, which is farming, and high difficulty. So if this is supposed to be about everything, then it should not be like this. But it really is just farming. This really is just their farming tier. That's why Santa Martha is down here.
Here's the thing you have to understand about Appmedia, right? I think like every time I read Appmedia's tier list,
Get
here's
stupider?
no, it's just basically their mindset is the game is 90% farming. I'm just saying that this is what their mindset is, right? The game is 90% farming, and if you don't do anything that like if you don't do anything unique, you're worthless as well. So
Damn.
this is why they put every AoE arts in the same tier, except for berserkers. If you scroll to A, like literally every AoE arts like universal looper is an A because they all do the same shit and they don't care, right? It's just any one of them fucking is the same.
What
thing,
I want to know
whatever.
is why is Iskander in S?
So
Like-
Iskander is an S, I assume. I haven't read his review. I assume it's just because he has really fucking good damage and he has charisma plus.
I think
tactics
it's
for 3 turns.
just the ignore defense, quite literally.
Is it really
Are
the
you
ignore
sure?
defense? But they don't care about CQs though.
Because like, I mean, like I kind
Never
of get
mind,
it
that's
because
just
the ignore
he
defense.
he does
There we
have
go.
really good, like even neutral. Like he has enough damage that like even at neutral he's viable in some scenarios. And then like yeah he's got a lot of team damage.
Okay.
But
So
like but you know, I kind of dislike this because then you have Summer Suzuka down here, and against Earth, she's pretty comparable to him because she has 20%
mean,
attack, 20% NP damage for Summer
She's nine-
Servants, self
mean,
30%.
It's
okay.
it's also crazy because in A plus they have Melusine, Tonalico, Arc, Ciel, Cuckoo, Draco, all servants that are definitely better than Iskander and Ptolemy.
So basically,
Tonalika is
I
worse
think,
than him. Yes.
I think their scale for challenge quest is skewed because their
Really?
scale for challenge quest is like not really about if the character actually does well in challenge quests. They're assuming you have access to the entire roster and you're picking. So if you do something unique, and I guess not really because home's really low, but like I don't know, Iskander is just like because like Iskander is A in CQs, and I don't necessarily agree with that.
Yeah, it's
I don't
just such a
necessarily agree with
weird
that.
evaluation. Like, and I understand, like in farming, they're speed locked. Like, if you're not fast, you're worthless. Like that's why they don't like Spacer Rush. In fact, where even is Spacer Rush on this thing?
Space Rush is A.
She's an
just
A
like every other
with
neutral
every
grouper.
other AoE arts.
That's why Super Bunyan's an A plus though. Like Super Bunyan's an A plus because of the MP
Because
speed,
they're
for sure.
fast. She's
Yeah,
fast.
for sure. But like I think Appmedia is like, you understand how they think, because like if you know what Appmedia cares about, you would be like, okay,
It makes
all of
a
this
lot
makes-
of sense.
all
well,
of it
except
makes
for like I still don't like Ptolemy. I'm still a little confused on.
most of it.
Like,
I mean,
'cause
Ptolemy.
Because Ptolemy, I get switching back and forth, but his switching back and forth is, in farming especially, is kind of a demerit unless you're going only one way. Like,
I mean, you could also be going two ways. Like you can start him single target and then AoE, or start AoE and then single target.
Yeah.
So like, there's some flexibility there. And then like also,
and as an arts looper, he's
then-
kind of just above average in terms of
Yeah, like-
charge at least.
because like yeah, he like also if you're just using him for an AoE, he has 80% charge, and he also has team wide 20% attack, 20% buster arts. So yeah, like I've actually
and
quite I've quite appreciated that on my alt because I've been using him a lot for multi-core stuff.
Yeah, because his single target mode has like crits, and his AoE mode is just good. So I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe he's not S, but I can understand why he's considered better than most AoE arts loopers. Like he's like A plus to S. Probably A plus to be honest, but
it
I
is
can
just
kinda-
very weird how they like. There's a lot of like I think really good servants that they just put down pretty low, like Jane and Santa Martha, and it's
I
like
think they just don't care
Oh.
about TAs, which is weird, but
Someone
because like they'll just like so.
wait, hold on a second. Actually,
Let's describe it.
Habitrot being an A+, I feel like Habitrot should be higher. Or wait, no, I already had it up on screen. Someone in chat was complaining about Arash being in S rank. I still feel like he should be up like around S rank.
Okay.
Because like he's
I
still really good,
promise-
but part of it is speed. I know a lot of it is speed.
No, I don't think it's speed. I think it's team cost.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think that's why
Yeah,
Habitrot's
because
lower.
they want
Because
once again.
Habitrot's cheaper.
Actually, I'm
Or not as
shocked
cheap.
that Bunyan is only an A+. I would think they would put normal Bunyan in S rank because of their. Actually,
She's
where's
just-
Kentucky here?
SS. Kentucky's
Oh
SS.
yeah, SS. Yeah, of course. The speedism.
I mean,
I
I think
mean,
Bunyan
he's
definitely
so-
has damage issues. Like, you have to grill
He's
her.
still good.
Otherwise,
Right, no, but
she's not
you
killing
gotta-
shit.
Yeah, they make her 120, and otherwise you're not allowed in their super secret club.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely disagree with a lot of their rankings. But
I understand where their rankings come from, but that doesn't mean.
yeah, that
once again,
that
Every
yeah.
tier list is bad though. See that's the thing, and I said this on my stream earlier. Is every tier list is bad because every group of people has their way of playing, their biases. That's going to
Yeah.
factor into it. And you can pick apart. You can look at this tier list. You can look at Game Press. You can look at Mist tier list. There's always going to be something to pick apart. And like if all three of us ranked servants, we'd have three completely different lists probably.
That's why
and
I
we-
feel like at the end of the day, as much as I did, like, Appmedia is probably one of the tier lists I disagree with the most. But at the same time, at the end of
They're
the day, why I feel like
consistent in what they
yeah.
do.
yeah, at the end of the day, I understand why Appmedia like it's the most like coherent tier list because like
Yeah, it's one person, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it is one person.
Yeah,
so
like
if
one
you just
person
look
versus
at
Game Press having like 3 or 4 people
Yeah,
democratically ruining it.
and see,
Sometimes
I'm not even
being biased. I know I already
Yeah,
said this stuff, but I said it like before the recording. So
off stream. Then yeah, and like not even just Game Press, right? Like let's take a shot at ourselves, right? So Mist tier list, right? It's 3 people judging servants based on different criterias, and we fight a bunch, and then we take a middle ground of each servant. So when
we
you
fight
take a
to the
middle
death
ground,
over it.
yeah, when you take a middle ground of a servant, like when I think the servant is B, let's just for example, Mist thinks the servant is A+, and then we settle at A, that actually says nothing about the servant in some ways, because like you can't just average the ranking, you know what I mean? Like it loses the meaning when you dump all of it in and then you mush it and then you like equally distribute. Like when you start to equal the score, like average out the scores, the meanings of the individual scores actually starts to lose meaning, right? Because like you always know, even if you know the average of 3 numbers is 5, you wouldn't know if it's and you know the total is 15, but you don't know which, like how much each individual number is.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say. Like it loses. You're losing out on some of the meaning when you average out a score. So I do believe that Appmedia does it in the best way, even though their opinion is something I disagree with. That
Yeah, 'cause-
at
'cause
least
it is just one
that's how I
person.
see it. Yeah, it's just one
Yeah.
person. There's
Yeah.
no like
And like
and the
that-
one. Yeah.
And like if you click on their not like this general ranking, but you go to their like and you click on 5-star, and they have like the like the specific letters where you see like at the top it has like Kentucky and like all these other things. It's like yeah, you can tell they favor speed and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. I
like,
will say
I'm-
though, I
Where
might
is it
not even
again?
just look at general tier because like when they do general tiering, it is still averaging something because like they're averaging like farming plus CQs, and you don't know how much they care about CQ versus farming. So
Oh,
maybe
are
you
you-
should just look at
Oh,
Looking for what I'm talking
farming
about here.
list.
yeah. Also, I like that they have freedom of speech because people can leave comments on these.
They
Like,
do, yes. You
You
can't
can't do
comment.
that on you can't do that on Game Press anymore. I've had times where
Oh,
I
I
argued
didn't know
with
that.
people on there. I think they might. I don't know. They had forums for a while, but I think they closed those as well. Pulled at fucking Roblox.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech on my private social media platform.
But yeah, I
Um,
mean,
Yeah. Do you have the 5-star Like specific.
Yeah,
you see
really,
off to the
really.
side, it's going to be, if you're using Google Translate, it's going to say 5 stars under ranking evaluation.
Oh, right. It's on
Scroll
the side.
up. It's going to be like near the top.
Yeah, ranking evaluation, 5 stars. Orbit. What does orbit mean again?
Loop.
Looping.
Oh,
Or farming.
Because what it means is like go around, like it is the thing, and like it's literally called looping in Japan, and so that's why we don't need a special term for it, because they call it looping too. So Buster or not. Yeah, Castoria they put at the very top.
yeah, that's no shock.
Like normally they only go 3 stars, but they give Castoria an Oberon 5 stars.
Dude, I like it. I like that Oberon is actually getting points deducted on the high difficulty support because he's
Well, yeah, because
not
he's
as
only
good
good for turn 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
the
just
finisher.
he's not as good in that scenario. Koyan, and then
Yeah,
Coin's
Koyan,
only 3-star.
Kentucky.
Damn.
Morgan is a 3-star though, so Morgan is a must roll. So you must roll
Koyan and-
Morgan in 2024.
Koyan only is a 3-star. It's kind
Well,
of
3 stars is normally the highest it goes. So
I guess, yeah.
wait.
Morgan, I don't know.
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like-
So they get full 5 stars just because they're special. Gotcha.
yeah, they're
Yeah, they're
special. Yeah,
spe- it's
3
just-
stars
it's
is
just they're
normally the cap.
stupid.
Yeah, because like then you
Stupid
got 2
character.
stars here, and one of
Because
them
like
is
1
empty.
star is kind
One
of
star's
just, like,
already
if-
good.
1 star is like
No?
if you
Or is it
like
0
them,
star?
you should roll them. 2 is like we recommend rolling this. 3 is you should roll this.
Is there 0?
No,
I
there's no
forgot.
0.
Okay, then the most of them are what? Dude, they put Merlin at 1, bro.
Oh,
Merlin
so-
post buff at 1?
Oh damn,
I don't know
dude!
about Merlin post buff at 1.
Look at that. Osaka Bohime just at dead
Deep.
last. The Nightingale.
Farming deep.
First
I mean, yeah.
Emperor Holmes. Oh, dude. By the way, I love the names that they have here, like Sword Torfo. That's
You're looking
Astolfo.
at Google Translate.
Yeah.
Like,
Sword,
come
Yeah,
on.
no.
Sword,
Sword Torfo.
What's another one? Like I like
Watching.
Killing House Chiara as well,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is Alter Ego Chiara. A lot of them it gets right, and Zhuge Kong Ming.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
actually it.
yeah. it's-
They get Meltrilus right. It says Meltrilus.
Ibuki, Murmasa.
I
Sisters.
remember
My
I remember
favorite
years
servant.
ago,
Sisters.
every time, and I don't know how many other people did this, when in Google Translate, when you put in Meltrilus, it would, in Japanese, it would say Melt Lilith. And I remember submitting, like, it says, is this correct? And I'd submit the correction. I did like probably like 30 times. And I don't know if I helped how many other people did that, but now Google Translate as Meltrilus, and I'm like, all right.
Spear Artoria.
I mean, it
Yeah.
is Spear Artoria.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
Also,
it
look
is.
at Li Xuan. Like, Li Xuan assassinated. It's not assassin. It's just assassinated.
He's dead, bro.
Wait, where is he?
Why don't they have rankings for CQs? These DPS.
Most of them are
They might-
blank for like
I mean,
challenge quests.
if he doesn't care about it, then like that's understandable, honestly.
Because like high difficulty support, it doesn't have a lot of servants ranked.
He is one
Because-
of
Oh, they
I
said
don't know.
support.
Oh,
Never
assassinated.
mind.
There it is.
They said support. I'm stupid.
Yeah, so if you don't have support, well, like that's not to say that some of these
Huyon
don't have
Juo is
support.
calling. Will you answer?
She's calling, bro.
Who's she calling? Am I gonna answer? No.
The Count of Monte Cristo.
Like, how
Also
does
the Count of Monte
Tonalico
Cristo.
not have a support rating? Like, I don't know.
Tonalico doesn't have CQ support.
Aw,
Yes, she
it's not
does.
Killing House
I mean-
Chiara anymore.
Oh, they fixed it. They
Yeah.
they
Swimsuit
I assume
Chiara.
they
Mori. Who the fuck is Mori?
Mole.
Yeah, I know.
More
It's More.
Eo. But I mean,
Scad.
Well, at this point, you're just laughing at Google Translate, my dude.
I know it's
Gee,
funny.
bro.
They're saying
I
funny
can't believe
words.
SCAD is only A. I kind of disagree
Scad.
with SCAD only being A.
Oh, poor
Scadroth.
Scad.
Look, here's the thing, because if you're running triple SCAD,
Sword.
you still need the third one. It's not like you get a better choice. Like you can't run 3 summer SCADs. You know what I mean? Like, just
Oh,
I
it's
don't
calling
Is
her
that what we're
Scad
gonna
now?
start calling her?
Yeah,
Scad, Scad,
I
Black, White,
I
and Fad Man.
I don't agree with Scad
Romulus the
being
god.
Oh yeah, it is Romulus the god.
For some reason, Izumo no Okuni is also Izumo no
That's his
Okuni.
rapper name, dude.
Romulus. Charlemagne.
Queen Maeve, except it's spelled the way it's pronounced.
It's spelled the way as the boy's superhero.
What
Actually,
the fuck is
a
that
lot-
name? Tripitaka Master Xuanzang?
I mean
Xuanzang?
that's her name, Tripitaka.
Tripitaka? It is?
Tripitaka,
What?
yeah. Tripitaka is Sanzang.
Oh,
If
Really?
I've never
if-
heard this
i-
before.
i-
It's not a
if
shock,
you guys
though.
ever read Journey to the West, the westernized version usually call him Tripitaka instead of Shenzong.
God.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, me neither.
Learn
Jeez.
something new every day.
Kuanji,
Also,
Kuanji Temple Usu.
wow. How did they get that from Alice Kuonji?
I don't know.
Uh,
Moriarty
Ku-
Judgment.
Kuonji, the G kanji is temple, right?
It's not Spishtar, it's Fishtar. The P left.
S Ishtar.
Swimsuit Karma.
Damn.
Dude, I love this shit.
Stuck
Like,
in
it's
Samsara.
Marlin.
Look, Spacer, Eshkigel, Melusine, Taigon Wang, Tonerico.
Toneri.
You know, that is a funny thing. People are like, Altria versus Artoria, but I don't think one thing that is funny is Tonelico. Saying Tonelico is actually incorrect. People just say Tonelico because that's how ours Tonelico translated it. But like, if you're being direct, it is Tonerico, which no one says. Everyone says Tonelico, but because ours Tonelico existed first, and that's where we stole the name from.
I like S. Banyan.
Banyan.
Banyan. Swimsuit Scad. It's her sister.
Yeah. Swimsuit Scad got better ranking in CQs
alright.
than normal
Guys.
Scad. That's kind of crazy.
Guys, can we, from now on, try to gaslight new players into thinking that Summer Scotty is actually just Scotty's sister?
Why?
Because it's
I
a funny
mean-
idea.
She's Gahak's sister or something. I don't know. Apparently, she thinks it. Ptolemy. Yeah, most of them don't have swimsuit
Dark
BB.
Koyan.
Yeah, I still.
Light Goyang.
Why is it different? Does it sound like a Asian cuisine? Light Goyang.
I guess it just has to do with Google Translate software on.
Oh, and
On
BB
things.
Dubai.
Take a light Goyang. Thank you.
There's one in the 4-star ranking that I really like.
Oh yeah, you go back at the top and go to 4-star.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah, I
already
know how to.
explained
how to
they
find
already
it from there.
explained the ranking for MHXXA, right? Because her whole kit is out.
Oh, nursery.
They
Hello,
explained it, but they haven't
Ellie.
ranked it yet.
Hello.
I'm actually surprised nursery is still C. How
Helena.
high is Helena B? I guess nursery is only for
Oh.
like what, fairy tale? I
Cass
don't know.
Gill. Dude, like we actually used the right name.
Casgill.
And
Helena.
Cersei is still spelled the same, so we still don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced.
Kirike or Cersei.
QDK.
Mid
I like how
midcast.
they
There
don't
it
have any
is.
S rank.
It's our man
4
Zeke.
stars.
Really?
Zeke.
How
Yeah.
does
Why does Shuten Doji have skill?
Because she's better than the other Shin, I guess.
The
she's got
skill issue.
skills? She's
I-
got mad
I-
skills.
I like
I
Hello
like
Ellie.
Rogi Shiki murder. Like Rogi
I
Shiki
mean,
murder.
you
Hello, Ellie.
not wrong. Oh, it's Halloween, bruh. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like hello.
I'm gonna
Media
post that
Lily?
on Twitter.
Not Medea, but media.
Yeah,
You
media.
got this tiny Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Swimsuit Suzuka
Okay,
goes
so we're not really talking about Appmedia here anymore.
water incoming length. What?
Oh,
I do like anytime they have parentheses assassin, it always comes up as something else. It's never assassin, it's
Killer,
murderer or
murder, yeah.
assassinated or
If I said water incoming length, and I ask you to guess who it was, who would you guess who it was?
I don't know.
Kiara.
Fucking Finn, I guess? Like water?
Water incoming.
What does Deeple translate the name as? Head of the bathing suit, chief swimmer, captain of the bathing suit. Thanks, Deepel.
Laurent. Swimsuit
I guess-
princess Ona. Bavanchi.
Anastasia in a swimsuit.
I mean, that's very literal.
It's
Why is this so
That's-
literal?
that's
She is in a
exactly what she
swimsuit.
is.
Thank you for the description. Yeah.
Lancer Alter.
It is, in fact, Anastasia in a swimsuit.
Swimsuit Nikichi. Swimsuit
Shineri.
Murasaki Shikibu.
It's a funny thing.
Shineri. Oh, Cinderella.
Cinderella.
It's put as Shineri.
Sloth. Sloth.
Sloth.
Oh,
Sloth.
Why is this sloth? What?
It's sloth, not slut.
Why? No, but why?
I don't know.
Summer?
It's Thrude.
Thrude? Oh, then the. Why did they list her as Thrude? Is
know.
there the other two?
No.
Why?
She's the
Why
only
did
one.
they? Then why? Why did they list?
Is that
Okay,
is that
whatever.
just a
They did-
name for all three of them? Or all six of them, I guess?
That
Maybe.
would be dumb. That would be. Why is she only listed
like-
as Thrude?
Go down until you see
Swimsuit Malta.
Taisui.
Grandmaster.
The
Holy
Grandmaster.
shit!
Oh well,
Holy
there's
Come
the
on,
there's
Ryu,
the
Eliza.
answer. Swimsuit Elise.
The Grandmaster. Wow. You
And then-
you guys did you guys get?
And
the
then we have
MP5 the
swimsuit
Grand-
Swimsuit
Barvance.
Barvance.
bravery. She's just very
Bravery. Stop saying bravery when you
Stop
mean
saying
racism.
brave when you mean racist.
I
This
love
looks
that meme.
very brave.
It's one of the few FGO memes that actually aged really well. I think that's still really funny.
Bar guest. but,
Chloe.
like, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, bar guest. Like she's a guest at a bar instead. Yeah. And
Yeah.
UDK bar guest. Jane.
Good.
Oh, I see another one. I have to go on a Google Translate Tyrant submitting corrections until they
Girl.
fix it.
Why
Where
is
is
she
it?
Mr. Krabs'
Where is
daughter?
it?
Where is it?
Where is it?
She looks confused. Where is it?
uh,
I'm saving these. And then Pearl. Lambda Lilith.
Oh,
Swimsuit
yeah,
gotta
Poppies.
start swimsuit poppies.
Yeah, it
Like-
calls.
like-
That's what it calls you.
hmm.
Um,
How come Astolfo is correct, but Sword Tolfo is
Sword
wrong?
Torfo. Yeah.
Isn't it because she's
Oh, I
what's
love
her
this
name
one.
again?
Samo.
Samo. Golden
Samo. What's up, Samo?
What's her name again? In like as a crypter?
Yume Ren.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, is that
that-
poppies?
I'm pretty sure that's what translated into Poppy, but I could be wrong.
Oh,
also
mid cast,
also Gucci.
dude.
Akuta
Mid cast is
Hinata.
right. She's
Akuta,
mid.
Mid rash caster. Oh, mid cast, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look further down. You'll see mid
Oh,
cast.
because it's caster of mid rash.
Yellow Flying Tiger. That's a cool name.
Oh, Huang Fei. True. I mean, yeah, it is direct translation from Chinese.
Yankin. It's just his name, but
Yankin.
without a spell. It do be yanking.
Isn't that just how it's spelled in an A?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but there's a
Yonking.
space.
Oh, it's Yanking. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yanking's
do be
actually
yanking.
more correct because it's not It's different. It's a different word than a young Guifei's young, so it's pronounced different. Anyways.
Demon Woman Maple Leaves.
Demon
Oh,
Woman
there
Maple
you go.
Leaves.
So yeah, I mean another.
Hessian robot.
Robo, okay, bruh.
And its lip. That's what we call her.
Yep.
It's lowercase, just to let you know that they really do look down on her.
Look, we're gonna get a lip alt in OC3. I swear.
More summer. Really?
Oh, I like this one.
No, not summer. They're not gonna be summer forms. I mean, she'll have her summer ascension, but her other two will not be summer.
I like
It'll
Sword
probably be like
Dill.
lip alter or something like that.
Yeah.
They're gonna have alter versions of. See, what we're gonna have is because KP's fighting KP alter, right?
Why is she Valkyrie here?
Somehow, Cosmodrop's gonna make like alters of all the Sakura 5s, and so we're gonna have alter versions of all the Sakura 5.
So didn't you already send that theory where like it's just gonna be a trauma again? 5 realms, anyway.
I gotta love how the other one was Elise, but this one is once again Eris.
I mean, yeah, one of them is through. Then this one is just fucking Valkyrie.
No, I'm talking about.
They like
Utsumi
that's the one
Eris.
they picked.
Oh.
Hey, okay, there she is again. Hello, Ellie. Hello.
Hello, Ellie.
But yeah, I mean, another interesting thing
Poppy.
this year,
Demon.
I will say is
Oh wait,
Shufu got a higher rank than
it's
Monte
there's
Cristo.
Hild
Oh, never mind.
And then Ortland.
Why?
Yeah, they're just unranked. Okay, so she's actually there.
So she is through. Okay. Well, that makes
XX alter.
And then we have Swimsuit Tenochtitlan.
Tenochtitlan. That's how we're supposed to spell it. So.
Does she have a ranking yet? Because like, I saw an explanation.
Doesn't.
No,
I mean XX Alter. They have an explanation for a kid already. Oh.
Yeah, technically we do. But to be fair, like maybe do we actually have the scaling for all of the skills?
If you data mine,
because we're playable, okay. Yeah. And they do data mine, so like they know her skills. I think they're just holding off on a ranking until she's officially out.
Yeah, just in case those pesky devs are looking. Yeah.
What if they do change her, like just subtly, like right before she comes out?
And turn the battery from 20 to 15.
Oh look, no, that's
Sword Jill.
Baby. Sword Jill.
But yeah, Shufu got ranked pretty high, I guess. That's a nice thing.
I mean, it's fine. I like Jufu. I think Jufu is good.
Reguli?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, once again,
it's part of the new Reggie series. It's the water Reggie.
Yeah, a funny thing I realized yesterday is
media.
Sorry. So it is like I was looking at Shufu versus Monte Cristo, right?
Yeah.
And Monte Cristo is only B. And in Monte Cristo's strengths, they never mention his stun.
Well, that seems short-sighted.
Yeah. But if you click on Skahak, the first point is she has guaranteed stun.
Is she a stun?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I will say sometimes they're pretty inconsistent, but I maybe they just didn't update it. I feel like maybe nowadays they don't care about Skahak's stun anymore. So they might remove it. If Scott was a new servant and they made a review, they probably wouldn't list her. Wouldn't list the stun as a positive, but it's just pretty funny. I feel like this is more so like not updated, which is of course an issue still, especially since she got a buff. So there's no reason to
have we seen an E yet?
I mean, he's not the worst serve. I think he's not the worst servant.
But like,
he is the lowest tier, but like
he's
there's
one of
someone
the
who
least
shares
practical. Like, if you want a Berserker beat stick, like, there's so many other options. You're better off, supporting.
He's on the same tier as the only other 3-star on the tier. Can you tell who it is without checking?
The other one.
The only other 3-star.
You would never guess it. On the same tier.
I'm trying to think of what are the bad 3-stars.
You'd literally never guess it.
Hold on. It's not Fergus. It's not
Hector. No.
What about? Hold on, it's not King Lang Yu. It's the guy that's like King Yang Lu but sucks.
Wait, is it a 3-star?
It's a 3-star.
Oh,
Yeah, who's the guy?
Inshin?
What's the guy's name? He's like King Lang Yu, but also
Inshin.
terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Hozo in Inshin.
Damn.
It's actually Hozo
He's
in
not as
Inshin.
bad as Jekyll. Like, he sucks and he's pointless, but Jekyll's worse.
Yeah,
He is the only other servant that's on the same tier as Mr. Jekyll and Hyde here.
Serene Hassan.
Actually,
That
hold
name
on.
actually
His
makes
skills do
sense.
suck really bad. Oh,
Yeah,
one
his,
turn.
his skills are just really bad.
He is. Oh, he's only one tier below. I thought he would be.
Oh, yeah, here he is.
Asclepius is D.
A winning
bro.
smile, if not a winning character.
Oh, Asclepius is D. Holy shit.
Really?
Dude,
Yeah.
I feel like they'd rank him higher now
Look at
that
him.
he's like
Look at him.
a competent.
I mean, he has a
support.
B in CQ support. But
Yeah.
but it still averages to a D, I guess. This is overall ranking. This isn't farming ranking.
yeah.
So,
Go
see,
to,
this is
click
this is
on,
actually
on Orbit.
Th-
Go to-
th- this is actually a great indicator as to how much they care about CQs. So like you have a character who's ranked D in farming
Ooh.
and B in CQs, and
So this is a looping list, right?
yeah,
yeah.
no, this is their how
Over
they rank
3,000.
in like
What?
yeah, it says lap times. So like I think this
oh,
also
how many
takes
comps,
speed.
right?
Yeah.
Is it laptop? Oh, hold on,
So-
let me see.
Oh, okay. In that case, it makes sense because he gets used a lot in all three types.
Yeah, like
yes,
how many
yes.
comps
This
are
is how many
applicable in.
comps
Yeah.
they're in.
Which,
That's
by
still
the way,
saying something about
I-
Castoria, though. Holy
I
shit.
bring issue with Summer Kuro being up here.
Because okay, here's the thing, right? These comps are submitted by users.
Wait. Are people actually? Wait, Chloe's actually going is as used as Summer Ibuki? Oh wait,
no,
is
people
it?
who
Oh, is it
submit
because?
comps.
Is
They're
it
g- like, if
because?
you- if you're
Is it
submitting
because
it,
they're
you're gonna
farming Bond? Because she's like
Could be.
perfect for Bond farming. Because she's
No,
lawful good
they're-
and.
no, they're not
Abuse.
counting that. There's no way they're counting that. So
No,
basically,
no. It's not that they're counting that. If it's showing up in people's comps consistently, then that makes sense. Like
No, they-
I'm sure there's like a decent
Yeah.
amount of like look.
Oh yeah,
Angra
never mind. You're
shows
right.
up.
Mash is an A plus.
Yeah.
No,
Angra
the
is B
Ash
plus.
is an A plus. Oh my god,
Angra
they
is B
actually
plus
are.
just because he
This
shows
is just
up in
how
a lot
often
of
they
comps.
show up in team comps.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah,
terrible
it's-
ranking.
yeah, it's-
ranking.
yeah,
ranking.
But it's fun.
It's
If
actually
you-
cool though. Like seeing.
If you click on the right tab, it shows individual characters.
Yeah,
Tab on the right.
how many times they've been used?
totaling
Iori is twice as often used.
143, 123.
Click on
1, 2, 3.
click on freaking Archer.
Arash is 1,057, and second
There you
place is
go.
Melusine is
156.
top of Lancer at 158. Avatron is 352. Castoria is
Numbers-
2,800.
Number speech, I guess.
Gosh.
Oberon's in
Dude,
4,000.
Oh my god, she's almost at. Okay, hold on. Oh jeez, dude. Oberon's in 4,464.
Proto Merlin's that high. See, do you know what that means? That means everybody's Castor's Bond 15. That's
Right? That's
literally
why
what it means.
Proto Merlin's so high. It's because
That's literally-
they're like me. They're like
Everybody's
me.
That's literally just because every Castor is Bond 15. They're like, oh man, I gotta use Proto
Dude.
Merlin. God damn it.
Dude, I love how we went to Appmedia because Ryou wanted to shit on them, and now we're actually just like having fun with the website and like Google
Because
Translate.
this is
Well,
interesting.
they got interesting
data.
things. Look, I wanted to complain a little bit about some of their ranking things, but I think Appmedia, if you understand where they're coming from, isn't terrible. Plus, it has weird stuff like this.
Yeah, what? Yeah, this
Which
is
like
cool.
it
Yeah,
shows usage, which is crazy because like one, it means like Mash is up there just because people are running out of cost because they're running
Yeah.
Summer Kuro.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I often fit her in just because I'm lazy to count the cost. I'm just like, okay, whatever.
yeah, it tracks that Jean and
BB
Amakase
and,
are so low.
The Gorgon 1.
Yeah, because they're like golds. and they're
Since
not
when, bro?
useful in most farming.
Saber Jill is only one. That's the fucking video
But
we
yeah,
saw.
yeah, I hold to it. I hold to it that the reason why Chloe is showing up so often in their comps is because of Bond. Like, she's so easy to farm Bond for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you can slot several Cs, like, she gets tons and
Wait,
tons of
not
bonus.
every servant's on there on this, right? Obviously, because like
Oh
there
yeah,
are
she's
servants that
living
have
human
zero
too.
comp.
She's living human, lawful good, and she can also be like demonic beast or beast.
Yeah, so these are
Animal
submitted for
yeah.
any 90++ comp. No
Any 90++.
permanent nodes.
Any 90
No
So-
permanent
so-
nodes.
Oh yeah.
It says
check-
it's not a
check-
performance
check
evaluation
Lancer.
ranking. So like this
Check
is
it.
it says please note this is just a count of the number of reports posted on the bulletin board and is not performance evaluation ranking.
Okay.
There's a bias of the number of post reach quests. Target
She's
is
not
90++
lawful good?
free quests
Oh, I
from
thought she
previous
was lawful
events.
good.
Permanent
Sure.
quests are not included.
I think there's nobody who triple dips. But check who is who made the list on Lancers. Just because he's low cost. The bottom. Oh, I mean,
Benkei.
Marin's
Oh
good.
damn, Benkei's that low? Like, you'd assume that since he's a 2-star, he'd at least be on. He'd show up that much. I bet it's 1. Just 1.
One comp. I mean, I'm more surprised about Taiga. Taiga double dips and it's a 3-star. Taiga double dips on animal and living human. So
Yeah. And
Well,
she
remember, this
doesn't
is
she have
going for all the
does she
90
not have
plus
animal
pluses in history,
characteristics?
so
like, yeah, who does in this day and age, honestly?
Summer Scotty is still highest for EX1, of course. Koyan Dark is quite high. Koyan Dark is actually not as high. Yeah, I mean, I guess Proto Merlin skews the. Alco's in 38. You know that it's just there for
And
Yeah.
Sitnai is at 2. Oh man, Kiara's at 3. Aw.
Yeah, Kiara can't farm, bro.
I mean, she can. It's
Sitnai
just
at
she's
least
not
has,
particularly exceptional at it.
Sure, she at least has what, living human. I don't know if she's lawful good.
it is interesting looking at the because like you can click into so scroll down, and you see it's go back to the main one under and it says feature or free quests that are eligible for the count. Yeah, click tap to view, scroll down.
Here?
It's right
you-
below the listing. It's right
No,
below
you,
the listings.
you
of the
got
servants.
expanded. Oh,
That,
Right.
yeah. So it's just all
Tap to
90
view. It says
pluses.
free
tap
quests
to
that are-
view, okay.
and you can click on
See,
a
like,
free quest.
when you say
and,
scroll
like,
down, some people mean, like, go down. Some people actually mean scroll down. Like, if
What
I
do you
scroll
mean?
down... Actually, if I scroll down, yeah, it does send me down. But some people say
depends on
scroll
if you
up.
have
on
inverted
a
mouse.
tablet, like what do you
Yeah.
some weirdo with tablet? Anyway, the point is like
That's
click on
what-
the like side storehouse, like which is the Dragon Castle one, and you can see like individual like rankings on this. It'll be further down because this is in order, but it won't be at the very bottom because it's not a hunting quest. It'll have the little blue house.
Shouldn't the Dragon Castle one
The
be
little
easy?
Yeah.
blue house? Oh,
See,
side storehouse.
storehouse. Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is so cool that they
And then
got
when you
all
scroll
this.
down, you can see like the usage.
Oh, it's... Give me a...
Called.
And you can see like the most used was quick this time.
Oh.
Because
Well, I
Hibiki
mean-
and Chikagi,
Well, I mean, they had event bonus, to be
they
fair.
had event bonus, yeah, and the 90++ kind of catered to them.
Yeah.
Damn,
They-
Koyan
they
still
usually
was
do
the
that,
cuckoo
though.
year.
That's
But
really
it even has the
common.
numbers there. For some reason,
Except with
people were
Kashin
using
Koji, she did-
Jalter here.
Yeah, Kashin Koji was not usable on the 90++ for her event. Like, that was... But that's for good reasons. Or Britomart, too.
Yeah, Cuckoo literally
Yeah,
has
if
a
you
better
keep-
comp.
if
than
you keep
Koyan
going down, it
does.
shows you the
It's actually
numbers.
Kind of sad.
Oh, yeah, that's what you meant. Okay. Oberon, of course.
Yeah, and it does say doubles are counted as one. So the fact is people are using 2 Scotties here, but Scotty only gets counted once. Oberon, you can only really use 1. So
Well, I
It-
mean, that's
I
fair.
mean, you can use
Yeah.
2, but, like, people hate using 2.
Yeah.
but yeah, it's
Castoria is
interesting.
losing here,
Yeah, it makes
I mean,
sense,
it's
though,
just-
that Summer Scotty is that high, because, like,
Because because people are using
Hibikagi is
Hibiki
so
Shikagi.
yeah.
Yeah, people are
it's
just
so
using them.
common. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then also Bazet was used quite often, which like she was unironically like huge
Korean
for
Dark,
that node.
actually, never mind. Korean Dark is used as much as. Why the fuck would you use a Rush in this? Wave 2? Wave 2. Okay, fair.
Yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, you can just have two people that can, that unalive themselves. I hate
But
saying.
I think for yeah, they have the decency to kill themselves.
Damn.
Dolman.
Oh,
22.
damn.
I do think
14
it's
people
interesting because
used-
you can click into previous 9++ and see what was used individually, which for NA players may be something to look at, see what people were using.
Yeah, this actually might be
Like,
a useful. This actually might be a useful.
Like, what's the
resource
next?
for
The
some
next
people.
one is the T quest, right? Which is, if we look on here, it's the second one on the list actually, up at the very top.
Oh yeah.
It's just EO, no? I'm gonna guess it's
Yeah.
just literally just EO.
If we look
yes,
at the breakdown
EO.
there,
Which
the
one will
most
you go
used
around?
characters
Obviously, BB.
are. Oh, this one doesn't have the numbers.
These are older
Black
ones,
Grill?
I guess.
Yeah, these are older, probably before they started tracking the numbers.
I mean, yeah, they have Sen no
Convex.
Rikyu 5 slot.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense because BB is man and event bonus.
yeah,
And then they have
and
EU.
also-
EO.
Ew.
EU. Sorry.
Freudian slip.
I will say
Ew.
EO is definitely the best
Ew.
one for this.
Yeah.
Look at
EO's good.
Yeah.
What is
Recommended
this? Is it-
servants.
this is a raid?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of recommendations here.
Yeah, it's got a.
Oh my god, this is
they
the
actually-
raid one.
Oh yeah, they
No,
they
it's-
actually have the Estrella Moriarty comp listed because that's what I was using. It's like you can force BB to be evil and
I wonder
it
when they
also
started
makes sense 'cause he's a
tracking
ruler.
individual servants. I'm looking through here.
I mean, they do. Oh, you mean when? I mean,
Yeah, Karen, of course, Karen win.
oh, the Jinako one was quite difficult. That was the Pope Joan Valentine's. I couldn't do it with Pope Joan. It's actual tragedy.
Erection of a new stone statue.
Yep.
What's
Summer
an interesting
Scotty.
one? Someone in chat. What's an interesting 90++ to talk about?
Summer Scotty Moriarty. Oh, because she's good. Summer Scotty Moriarty EO. There's like 3 rulers that are better than Pope Joan at her own events. Actual tragedy. Oh, Takasugi.
Takasugi.
True. That one was the
I feel like that
Dolman
one's kind of
insta-kill wave
obvious
one.
though. Like obviously it's Oberon, and then like you got
Dolman.
Domon being one of the most
Yeah.
popular picks too. Because
Where is-
the first one's just brutal.
White Day 2023. Yeah, it's the Jason one.
Oh, Jason. Oh, right, because he was on Wave 3. Like, I wasn't even thinking about that, because he was, like, one
Okay,
of the
the
least
first-
threatening things there.
The first one that starts actually tracking the numbers, I think, is Wangina World Tour.
They
Sorry,
didn't even.
not
oh,
Wangina.
they did
It
with them.
was the one afterwards. The one after Wangina World Tour. So it's only It's only like the past couple challenge quests.
Did they
that
not
they've been
even track
tracking.
Summer 8?
No, it didn't track Summer 8.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's got a bunch of suggested comps. So, yeah, people want an A. This might be a pretty useful resource. It'll take a bit of time to figure out how to navigate, but, like, some of these, like, it actually has good suggestions for comps. Like, maybe there's some servants you have that you wouldn't think would be that useful. And like just looking at these, it might help you figure out some sort of comp, help you prepare for something. So, yeah, damn, look at this. They ended up
get
getting
ad block.
endorsed for it. Yeah, also ad
Get
block
ad block.
unless you
There's a lot of
really
porn.
need recommendations on porn games to play.
Yeah, there's a lot of porn. I am.
Oh yeah,
How
fun
do you get-
fact. Did you know that apparently Nutaku is like way larger than Steam? Like
What?
they
I
have
don't
more
think
players
that's
than
true.
Steam.
I don't think
uh,
that's true.
I wouldn't be surprised if the data is skewed, but like I like saw part of a video that said that. If you don't know what that is, it's like it's a company that makes porn games basically. If you don't know what that is, I applaud you. You're probably a good person.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh. How do you get to that page? I'll put this here. People in... I'll put it in Discord just to remember it. People watching on YouTube, once again, if I forget to put it on here, just let me know. I'll put it in the description. Like, this is... it is so funny how, like, we started to go over here because we were going to shit on it. But then, like now we're like recommending it as a resource.
Well,
like,
I mean, I think there's things to dump on it for, but it has interesting stuff. Speaking of things to link, you gonna link the other thing for next week, or are you not gonna do that anymore?
Oh yeah. By the way, yeah. So what we're gonna do next week as celebration for the anniversary this week, because I came up with the idea yesterday, which I think you guys will appreciate. I mean, not jumping it on you yesterday. We're gonna do an actual Q&A instead of like the impromptu thing we did a few weeks ago, where it was like, okay, people in chat ask us questions. So what's probably going to happen? We could set up a Google form, right? Do you know how to set up a Google form?
Or easier than that, there is a what you can do is just make up some sort of like hashtag and just have people ask the questions in the YouTube comments section.
Oh.
Okay. Or they could ask on Twitter and we could get trending. Yeah, we could get trending with the like 30 people that'll ask.
No, but because like there's like this Final Fantasy 14 person who does it, and he just gets the people in his comment section to do a hashtag, and then he checks the hashtag on YouTube.
I see.
But yeah, it's
well, we will hammer out
make a Google form. We'll figure it out, but it'll be linked
we'll hammer
in
out
the description.
Details. Yeah, we'll hammer out the details. We'll have like a pinned comment just explaining how we're gonna do this. So like watch out for that on YouTube. Also gonna announce it in Discord.
Marshmallow?
I don't even know what Marshmallow is.
It's a Japanese question and answer website. Have you ever seen like a white box with a pink outline with people answer questions from it? That's Marshmallow.
That doesn't help. I don't know what this is.
Okay.
Yeah. And then like we will figure that out. So join the Discord if you guys haven't already. And we're gonna post information in there, and then also like if you can't find it there for whatever reason, then just look in the comment section or in the description or something on this video.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's done probably, you'll probably notice it before we get to this point in the recording. Maybe, I can hope.
Yep. Sorry, what?
What?
I was reading chat. It's because someone got a message.
Saying people should probably notice it. If it's done properly, they'll notice it before we get to this part in the video.
Yeah, something like that. I might put it in like the little intro thing where I say like watch us at this time, and just direct your attention to that. But I'm actually kind of scared to do that, because if I put it at the very front, there's going to be a lot more questions. But if we put it like later in the video, then like yeah, and I'm not saying this because I want people to just not ask questions. It's not that I'm afraid of that. It's just like.
Oh no, I think more questions is better, because then we can pick and choose.
Yeah, but like hundreds.
Like you're not going to get hundreds. Don't kid yourself.
We have thousands of watchers. Like if we make it really easy, then yes.
Right. Then just on Saturday we'll go through and check some, but it'll be fine. I'd say get as many questions as possible, and we can just pick and choose.
So we can skip some of the ones.
Yeah. Yeah, we're only going to get like 5 good questions. That's right. Half the questions are going to be, what servant would you X X Y Y with?
Yeah, we'll probably set some like. I mean, if we can just filter them.
Here's a good one. What MP should I get for my Space Ishtar? Classic.
0. Don't roll Space Ishtar.
That is, I mean, yeah, according to Appmedia, yeah. Question of what kind? Anything you want about
Anything,
smobcast.
really.
Yeah.
And if
Just
it's weird,
try
we're just
to
gonna
like,
skip it.
yeah, just try not to make it too weird. Like if it's overtly sexual, we'll probably just not do it.
Speaking of overtly sexual, have you seen the image from the Choco's latest art book?
Oh, the one where she's
Oh.
kissing.
Yeah, where
Melusine.
Melusine and Aurora are kissing. Like, hold on a second.
Dude, I'm sure there are so many people who got mad about it.
Well, no, the Choco art book is like, what if Melusine actually did just go along with Aurora and abandoned, everything, and it involves them making out, which fine, I guess.
Fine.
Why?
That's her mother.
No, look, Melusine doesn't see it that way.
That's like if Dobrynia and Koyanskaya tongue kissed. That'd be weird.
Did they tongue? Wait.
No, they wouldn't. I'm just saying they're adopted
Look,
mother
but
and daughter.
Melusine never viewed Aurora as a mother figure. Let's be honest, and Aurora never viewed Melusine as a daughter. Like Aurora viewed Melusine as a murder machine to go kill things for her, and Melusine was
Kill.
attention starved.
Any fan art of that? Never mind.
But anyway, the point is that I want that art book. I ordered it. I'm gonna get it.
I saw a out of context Choco, like his original like character, not Melusine. It's a comic page of people
It's-
auctioning off a
You're doing
character
something
that
in FCO. I just heard that.
it's people auctioning off someone who looks exactly like Melusine, but she's a cripple and on a wheelchair at like
Oh yeah, the Blue Archive character.
Oh, is that
No.
is that Blue Archive? I
don't
thought
think
that
that
was
was
his original character.
Like she's like an elf character. I saw memes of her.
Never mind.
Did Choco draw her?
No, I don't know. I just saw like some wheelchair
Himari.
wheelchair girl
think
get
that's her name.
auctioned off.
Look, that Blue
What
Archive
does that
doesn't
mean?
own characters in wheelchairs. Thank you very much.
Isn't there? I'm not being gaslit, am I?
I don't think it's the Blue Archive. If Choco drew it, it's probably not the Blue Archive character. I don't think I have ever seen Choco draw something from Blue Archive.
I don't know. Didn't Plushie just say she looked like Melusine?
Yeah,
Everything Choco draws look like Melusine.
Choco.
Is it not possible? She
female
just like
characters-
made fan art.
Look, the point is
All right.
Choco probably do some weird things in the past. Choco definitely has drawn some weird things in the past, I'm sure.
His Twitter got
His Twitter got suspended, but no one knows why.
I know.
Gee, I wonder why.
Didn't it get suspended right after he posted the fucking Prilia cast in swimsuits?
You know
I'm
what?
pretty sure-
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that's literally why. That is literally why. The timing is impeccable on that. Okay,
I mean, you can still view it. Like, it's just restricted. The latest post was, no, I mean, like, there's other things here.
you can still view it artistically if you want. Artistic nudity. Anyways,
no, the last thing he posted was, yeah, no, just like redrop stuff. No, I don't see any weird Prilia stuff here.
No, did he not draw like
it-
Kuro?
He was just
I thought he did.
advertising Chaldea Mission 3, which was Melusine
No,
in a
I'm-
swimsuit.
I'm not saying it's weird, but it's like, I mean, it's you can't draw Summer Kuro without being weird. Okay, that's just. But like, I'm pretty sure he drew the Prilia cast.
Oh, I don't see it there.
So yeah, maybe that's what got him suspended. Yeah.
I do think you may be looking at. I'm gonna like. He does have this book, which is an 18+ book. Which this isn't
Wait,
anything
whoa,
18+.
whoa. Wait,
But
you're,
Well, it's a pop-up book. Okay, so it's a pop-up book, but it's Gothic Lolita, and it's
That's
you
just
can-
Melusine Black Grail.
Actually, here, look, you can see like
That's-
a bigger image here. Look, you can see the pop-up stuff. It's
it's Melusine Black Grail. Yeah.
It is
yeah,
Melusine
it's-
Black Girl looping. And I can probably show this.
Yeah, that doesn't show anything. That one
I
doesn't show
guess.
anything.
I mean,
It's
Or if you
literally
want to,
just
here,
it doesn't
you
sound
can show,
good.
You can
Like,
show this
as-
image. This image doesn't show anything, but it does
It
show
is
it's a
just
pop-up book.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't show it's Melusine Black Grail. It's
yeah, this is the first one. It's a pop-up book. It's so
Yeah, it's
weird.
a pop-up book.
it's kind of cool.
And
I
then
guess.
this is
That's
the
it.
Black
You can
Grail
still buy
Melusine
it.
one.
the Melusine Black Grail.
Now,
Like it's the exact same. color
what is
scheme.
cut off in the bottom images? You know that it's up to your imagination.
That's the other Black Grail.
What the
That's,
fuck,
Rising Mudway.
dude? What? Hold on. Wait.
What?
Why did you mention that?
What?
Look, it's cut off. It doesn't show anything.
What?
Plus, you
Rising
look at-
Mudrain?
No, look at the bottom on that image.
What image? The second one or the first?
The first one. Like you see the 4 images. Look. Look.
What? What's happening? Oh.
Do you not see it?
It's on the yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it till just now.
Yeah. All right.
It doesn't show anything, so it's not a problem. But
Like it like you can tell. I'm
you can-
gonna
you know
censor
what's
that.
happening. You know what's
I'm
it'll
gonna
be
no.
fine.
I'm
You
gonna
know what's
censor that.
happening.
Yeah, like
But like, well, it's a
but like
pop-up
people
book.
are gonna like pause and go back through it and be like, oh, what did I not see? Like, oh, fuck you.
Pause.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. He sells a pop-up book still, and it definitely looks like Melusine, but it's not Melusine. Basically, I think Melusine is literally his OC, that he got into Fate Grand Order.
Yeah. So like Raita.
Like right, yeah.
That's
I'm fine with
literally
that.
that's literally just Raiko. Like the Raita series has like 3 Raikos in it. Basically, I don't know.
But yeah,
I mean,
Choco's-
I feel like that's a lot of FGO artists. They got their start
That's a
with
lot of
like
Raikos.
not safe for work stuff.
Surely
Good talk.
nothing else is gonna pop up after this.
Oh,
Good
What?
talk. Good talk.
oh.
Also, by the way, what I was trying on FGO is Draco min turning the CQ, and I don't think it's gonna happen. I got the perfect.
I found the image you're talking about. Plushy, look at this. This is from Choco's new Twitter.
Oh, that's his new Twitter, so it's.
Hey, look at
into
this.
Oh
This is
yeah.
new.
This one.
This is from 5 days ago.
This is crippled Melusine getting auctioned off at a ball.
Oh, why? Wait, is she actually? Why?
I don't think
getting
she's
auctioned
Why are
crippled.
you
off.
sharing
She is.
this?
I think she's just chained to a wheelchair.
She's getting auctioned off. It's like, okay, it's in Chinese, right? It
Also,
says-
why is this in Chinese? I can't read this.
It's like everybody.
Why are you? Why are
Let's
we drawing
welcome
attention to this?
Today's final product.
Yeah,
this
I
is-
ain't showing it on the stream. This just feels
This is
weird.
the daughter. This is the daughter of some duke that went broke.
No, it doesn't show anything weird. It's
Yeah, I
She
don't
is
like. I
vaccinated.
don't like. She's vaccinated.
Don't worry, she's vaccinated.
Yeah.
Vaccinated and trained.
Yeah, and,
Oh,
and like
no,
half of
And
the
it's
people.
great. And it's great to
Yeah,
marry
okay.
after 5 years.
All right, all right.
okay.
Like,
okay.
see, Rio, this is why I said I'm not gonna show it. The vibes
But it's
are
in Chinese,
not
they can't
there.
see it.
The vibes are
They can't
not
read it.
there.
Oh, I can read it. Oh
Yeah, like-
my god.
Like, man, why do you guys have to like read this stuff out loud?
Hey, so starting at 3,000 francs. You want a bid?
Why are you still reading it out loud?
Dude, somebody instantly. It started at 3,000. Somebody instantly bid 7.2k. Who the fuck does that at an auction? Like, what do you? What's
Can
wrong?
we like go to the next topic already? Like,
I don't think we have any other topics. I think this is
yeah,
the
but
sign
like
that
we
we've run out of
we
topics.
found this topic somehow. Surely we can find a different one.
You know, she might be cheaper than MP6 Melusine.
But is she cheaper than NP9?
Oh, God, no, it's not. Look, man.
Oh yeah, speaking
Man.
of, we're supposed to get those coins sometime soon, right? They said like within a
Yeah.
month, like a
Maybe.
week or so ago,
Yeah.
right?
I think it should be within a month. So yeah, it should be
Yeah, yeah, it
very
was like a week
soon.
and a half ago that they said it, wasn't it? Or wait,
Yeah.
you
I wonder if
want to
they'll
clear
do
your
it
throat
at
there?
OC release.
Oh, it could be. They could drop it during Ordeal Card release. I kind of hope they drop it during like some dead time, so we could like, oh my god, look, they fucking fixed the coins, and then make a video for a day, and they just don't have to.
Yeah, and Ryou can make a big damage display with Tonalico that someone else
So
has probably
she
done by now.
loses to our coin.
Not against assassins.
Oh, well, there you go. Anyways. Oh wait, it wouldn't lose to Arcwade. He has a pen 3. Fuck.
Yeah, not on Berserkers.
Damn it. Anyways.
Also, they don't sell that book on Melon Books for Choco. I don't know where that's from. Not that I'd buy it, but I was just looking to see if they sell it.
First week.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah, sure.
I mean, I'm not in a rush because like it didn't actually make me not be able to do the TA anyways, so I'm okay.
You know what? I'm gonna be really efficient. And I'm gonna go ahead and make the podcast thumbnail. Because
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. It actually said the tweet in Chinese says original adult gothic Lolita manga completely re-edited for traditional Chinese. This content cannot be sold in Japan. Choco, why can't it be sold in Japan?
Oh. Wait, it can't be
Ooh.
sold in Japan, but it's legal in China? That's actually genuinely surprising for this kind of content. Because I thought Japanese people were like super tolerant with this shit. Like they don't care.
Who knows?
Is that
I mean,
Is that, like-
human trafficking in China. Sorry.
is that like
uh,
payment restrictions maybe?
Oh, maybe.
Because like I don't know. Does
Oh,
does
maybe.
China have like a different card company if they do cards? I don't know. I don't know much about China. I'm gonna be honest. But like I think isn't it like Visa and Mastercard that are like cracking down on like
No,
I
it
don't
turns out
remember
that
which ones it is.
wasn't
yeah they
them.
said something about that, but like still they've cracked down on things like Patreon and such like that were showing not safe for work content.
Oh, I
And,
thought you mean that they're
Yeah, well,
trying to lift restrictions, region
Well-
region law.
well, the thing was like they didn't want to let people pay for things on those platforms, and those
Isn't that
platforms
PayPal?
well those platforms have a really good incentive for them to not do that, because like they lose a lot of customers
I
because
mean,
a
I
lot of
don't
people
remember,
use
but
those
I
channels.
saw a tweet. I
Wasn't
don't
it-
know, like somebody screenshot and sent it to Gen Chat. So like fucking Belle Delphine got fined by PayPal without knowing. So she's losing money by selling her bathwater and she went bankrupt.
Really?
Wow.
Like she got fined per sale. Oh, that was debunked? Oh, never mind then. I
No,
guess that's a
no.
fake
What he
news.
was saying, the debunked thing, he was saying it to
Oh.
what I was saying. I think
yeah,
I think what you're
she said
talking
it
about with debunked, with it being debunked, I think they were someone like interviewed some of the higher ups, and they were like asking about why they were doing that, and they weren't sure what they were talking about. So I'm not entirely sure what that is. Like, regardless of whatever the motivation was, they were doing that. That was happening. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's still a developing story. So Dobrynia is wearing a tie in her first ascension, like a
Why?
collar and a tie. Hold on. I'm looking at it because that was last week's thumbnail.
Choco just retweets every Melusine fan art on Twitter, huh?
He loves Melusine, which makes sense when you realize it's his OC.
I mean, you got to be proud when like one of your characters became one
wearing-
of the most popular FGO characters,
She's wearing a
especially
tie.
that late into.
It's a tiny tie too, and it's too small to even be a bow tie. She's very smug.
Is Melusine one of the most popular FGO characters? Do you think?
Yes.
Like,
I mean, it's just Lost Belt 6 crew. Like you got Oberon, you got
Blushing.
Melusine, you got Barghest.
Yeah.
Like they just get like so much more than most characters, unfortunately. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know.
yeah.
They get so much more, like, dude, like the fucking comic heads and whatnot, they're still selling Lost Belt 6 shit. Like, it's just always like the game just could not let go of Lost Belt 6, unfortunately.
I mean, Lost Belt 6 is kind of their like
it's just magnum opus.
Their main thing, because like Lost Belt 6 is where they get like their own Artoria, because like it's like where you finally get your own distinct Artoria that like cements an FGO.
The way I'd put it would be she's one of the most popular FGO specific characters.
Oh,
top 10 maybe.
that's fair.
Maybe we could say that because like Saber's obviously more popular. Most of the
also after Ryou deletes that thing, we you can show the early tweet. I mean, you can just scroll up and show the I like that theory where like they show the map where like they show the map where it's like every realm there's like separate realms for the new
scroll up and open that Twitter one where like you can see there's 5 separate realms. There's Millennium Castle, BB's, Kiara's,
Tunguska Crater,
and Tunguska.
That's B boobs.
BB boobs. Yeah,
I am so happy if they're going to revisit Koyan, because like, man, please, please, they hated Tunguska so much that they're rewriting Tunguska.
Hold on.
They're not gonna. They're gonna buff her. Okay, they're gonna kill her off in the story, and they're gonna buff her.
Yeah, I mean we're going to the goddamn moon, so like we might.
Her egg landed on the moon. True, it is 1,000. It's 1,000 years later. True, this could be what happens to her after she gets launched into the moon. Oh, I didn't think about that. I mean, but the whole thing probably didn't happen in Servantverse, no?
Maybe. Who knows?
They're gonna kill her off. Well, can you give her a buff while you kill her? I don't mind killing her off, because she is definitely still in the story for some fucking reason. But, you know, like, if you kill her, do you know what happens after you kill a character? You start to get summer versions. You start to get buffs. Everything good that happens to a character actually happens after they die in the story. So please, kill her.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
not joking.
The Solomon.
Well, okay,
he died in nothing.
He got wiped from the. That's the different. Well, never mind.
Yeah, he got wiped from existence. Yeah.
Musashi still got.
Yeah, he got wiped from existence.
Yeah, she got wiped from
most
existence.
People call that dying.
And then she wiped all archers.
She wiped the archers out.
He's like, oh yeah, fucking nice job, Archer. The Archer class no longer is in the Throne of Heroes. Lol. That's horrible. I tried Summer Musashi on this CQ. It was the easiest shit.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's so stupid. Frontline only, barely any RNG. It's so
Dude, have you seen the run that's it's frontline only? It's Tonalico, Durga, and Space Arash.
Oh my god, triple core. Ain't no way, bro.
Well, Tonalico is quite literally there just to like soften up some enemies and 50% charge. The guy has them all like grailed past 100 though. But like Durga with just the buffs from the party is able to wipe out the first wave.
Is it 120?
Yeah, it's 120.
I guess I can.
That's
I can
everything Ryou talks about is 120 these days.
Hyper.
Well, all the challenge quest runs are used 120s nowadays because the thing is to do it with the least amount of stuff possible. Is how the meta is nowadays. So if you're looking at those lists, like you want to have as little as possible as far as your supports go, which is why it's annoying that my Tonally run uses a full party.
If only she was
because I don't have a pen 5. No, it's because I don't have a pen 5. If I had a pen 5, I'd have another 50% charge and I'd more MP damage. It'd be so much easier, but I don't have that and it sucks and I hate it.
So we get Koyan Sky as buff during Ordeal Call 3, and then we get her summer next year, right? I mean, that sounds pretty.
I'm sure.
That sounds pretty reasonable, to be honest.
Yeah, and we're gonna kill Kiara, and so we never see Kiara again.
I'm actually kind of upset Kiara didn't get a buff. Maybe she'll get a buff in Ordeal Call, because like I was kind of upset that Tomoe got it instead of her.
Are you sure? Because they, like, if her banner runs out before that, it's gonna be kind of counterintuitive. But I guess they did that with like Dante's once.
But yeah, they're definitely gonna rerun Spacer Ash in the middle or after this Ordeal Call. I'm sure of it.
Rerun Space Rush. Isn't her banner? Wait, is her banner not up anymore?
No, it ended on the 18th.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I'm thinking.
Morgan.
Okay, I'm thinking of the CL banner because the CL banner is like up for a month and a half.
CL goes for 5 years. But
well,
5 years.
Well, that is a shit ton of singles for Dobrynya.
Yeah, that's a lot of singles for Shufu for Ryou.
Yeah, maybe I'll get some more.
I'm sorry. I think you got this. I think we got this backwards. Jufu's for me and Dobrynya's for Ryou. I say that, but
Dobrynya.
Because you kept getting Dobrynya instead of Jufu. I kept getting Jufu instead of Dobrynya. I say that, but actually, like day before
I'm not
yesterday.
gonna grail her, so I have her MP5, so I'm kind of done actually. But I wouldn't mind spooks of CL, so I can get more than MP. What am I, 3? You know, just might as well get more copies. Hopefully over the next like 30 some odd days. Like, there's no harm, no foul in that.
Like, I guess to be fair, like day before yesterday, I did get a copy of Dobrynya, and I decided to just go ahead and like unlock her first and fifth append. The first append, I unlocked her first append because I was.
Yeah, they're never gonna rerun CL. If you don't get her in these 48 days, then you don't deserve her.
Don't fear monger people into doing that.
That shit would be pretty. That would be pretty funny though if she got a rerun before Ark got a rerun.
Ark is gonna get a rerun in Ordeal Call 3. Like, come on.
100%. She's getting a rerun.
Damn. So what has this episode been about so far?
I mean, it's almost 9. I don't know.
I mean, we started an hour late, so we're almost at the 3-hour mark.
I should be banned from using CLY. Yes, it does come out on the 28th. Otto, are you going to be streaming at 2 a.m. on the 28th?
The 28th?
Or 5 a.m. on the 20th, whatever time it comes out? You going to be doing an immediate stream? Or deal call?
Maybe. It kind of depends on when I start my job, because I got an interview on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Tuesday is the night you'd have to stay up. If you start the next day, then you're not.
Yeah, they might start me on like Thursday. Like, and they can probably accommodate me there. Like, some places will start you like immediately. Like, I had one job once where like I went through the interview, and then I was like, okay, when am I starting? And he was like, okay, like we can go ahead and train you right now. It's like, whoa, I'm not ready for that. Hold on.
Yeah, because I will be up at 2 a.m. my time on Wednesday morning doing the ordeal call on the 28th. Going through it all in one sitting, like I always do for every story chapter.
Is there a stream for it?
At least as much as I can. I don't think there is a stream for it, no.
Okay, because
like, we'll find out if BV Dubai is in fact Ascension locked. I think it'd be really funny if she's locked to Ascension 1. Like, you cannot go past 1. Imagine that.
Imagine if she's not going to be NP locked. No. That is a terrible idea.
The MP locked Talaluk. Because Talaluk's MP feels like it's a big spoiler for some reason. And they're like refusing to release it.
Yeah, because like they're showing her skills and all. Someone was talking about like her having bunny ears in the intro thing. And like I feel like that should be
her pupils
obvious.
Are bunny pupils. If you look at that image just from the Twitter, you can see her pupils are bunny shaped.
I mean, she has a bunny-based buff.
Bunny-based cooldown reduction. Like, how often are you? I mean, but she's not Buster, so you're not using her with Vitch.
Koyan Light. You cooldown reduce Vitch.
The cooldown reduction Cooldown reduction is like generally useful, okay? Like as long as you have
Right,
decent
but on
skills.
bunny servants, how many bunnies are there?
Do you know
Herself.
Who's
It does lock you into using her in Ascension 3, though.
Herself, dude.
Do you know who's also
In Ascension 3, though. Who?
Koyanskaya. So it's not Talalak. He's gonna rip her face off. It's gonna be Koyanskaya.
It's not Koyan Pretender.
Yes, it is. I don't know what you guys talking about.
Her third Ascension is the bunny outfit. Though it does make me think that she might be with Koyan if she's wearing the bunny outfit, because that's, Koyan had a lot of bunny outfits and stuff like that.
Yes, it's gonna be, it's gonna be whatever. Anyways.
All right. He just gave up on that one.
He's like, I don't understand anymore.
Yeah. Me when you guys start talking about weird things that I don't want you guys to talk about on
Me when I
screen.
start linking weird Choco Dojins and going, hey, look at this thing.
Brain.
It's
Pop-up
funny.
books even.
Oh,
Dude, pop-up
do you
books
guys
are cool.
know? You guys probably saw that. Do you guys know the official Ordeal Call website?
No,
They
I don't.
moved it one backwards.
What do you mean one backwards?
So, in the if you look up FGO like JP's website, there's a specific promo page for Ordeal Call. And before summer, the Lilith-looking double twin tail character, it was listed as Ordeal Call 3.
Yeah, now it's just Ordeal Call 4.
Yeah, they pushed her backward. They literally like shoved this in. It wasn't supposed to be Ordeal Call 3.
So
No,
are we
this was
actually
supposed to be
ending
Ordeal
next
Call
year?
3? This
They literally
100% was
changed
planned.
it.
Right, it's bait. You don't understand. They just baited you.
I don't think it's fate. I think Nasu's literally. Nasu said he was. Yeah, I know he's lying, but like he said the Moon Cancer chapter is gonna be special, and you're not gonna expect what it is. So I assume it was just supposed to be like a side chapter, but then he fucking went crazy and then wrote an entire chapter.
Wrote a novel, and they're like,
which contains 3 parts as well. And then he's like, you gotta put this in the game. You gotta do this, man. You gotta put, please, you gotta put this in the game. So yeah, there you go.
Look, I think this was always a plan because in the OC trailer you see Dubai.
Well, yeah, but it might not have been 3. It might not have been like a full chapter. It might have been something like 2.5. I don't.
You think maybe the summer event was supposed to be completely self-contained and actually locked to OC? And
probably.
then he writes this whole thing. They're like, this has to be an entire chapter.
And another weird thing, I want to ask you a question. So, Ordeal Call 2 is locked to Ordeal Call 1, right? That's a stupid question.
Yeah.
Ordeal Call 3 is not locked to Ordeal Call 2.
Right, but it is locked to the prologue and doing the other things, so you can't do them out of order.
Yes, so it's weird. You can do them out of
Right,
order.
but
So it feels like Epic of
they
Remnant.
don't reference each other. Wait,
Yeah,
and maybe you
so-
can do, or is Ordeal Call 2 locked to Ordeal Call 1?
That's what I was questioning. I thought it was for the longest time because it makes sense, but then somebody told me, oh look, the Twitter says the Ordeal Call 3 is not locked to Ordeal Call 2. I was like, what the fuck? That must be a mistake, but it's not a mistake. And they're like, huh?
That is weird.
It's definitely referenced. They don't really care about spoilers that much anymore. Like the reason they lock stuff behind main story clear mainly is just literally
To get you to play the
telling
story.
fucking clear main story. Yeah, they're just like, oh, you gotta play main story because they want everyone to be up to date during the finale of part 2. So I assume it's something like Solomon, where it's just
Big raids.
There's like a raid. Yeah, there's like a server-wide like thing that is timed, and then like after it's gone, they will have you can only do the worst version of it, which is just
You're gonna
you don't
resurrect
get to
Barbatos
participate.
again.
Yeah, you don't get to participate in the big finale, and they don't want that, right? So,
So
I'll
do you
look
think
forward to
that? Do you think that they'll restrict it behind like all 3 or 4 ordeal calls?
Yeah, it will. It'll
Yes.
100% be restricted behind the Ordeal Calls.
Okay.
because they really
like,
want you to do the story. I think they will.
I don't know, because like I felt like they were kind of like the Epic of Remnant quests, In Epic of Remnant, you don't have to complete that before you go on to part 2.
No, I think Ordeal Call is definitely going to be needed before you get to the finale of part 2.
I mean, if they come up with a part 3, maybe. But like, yeah, Ordeal Call is technically still part of
Lost Bells.
Cosmos and Lost Belt, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
People will only touch events if they can. Raise only bond template. Yikes. Beamus Master joined Chaldea's forces after Ordeal Call 1. Well, no, she's already... I thought she was already part of Chaldea's staff.
Wait, who?
Was she not?
No, she was always part of Chaldea's staff.
Yeah,
Wait,
she was
Beamus
always part
Master.
of Chaldea's staff.
Beamus
Yes,
Master?
Beamus
Are you sure?
Yeah, the one drawn by Redrop.
No, that's not Beamus Master, is it?
Oh, that's not Beamus Master. Oh.
No, Beamus
No, it is
Master was the... It was like his sister or something, wasn't
No,
it?
that's Duryodhana.
Oh, that was Duryodhana's.
Yeah, that was.
You sure
Yeah,
it was
she
her?
was. She's very guilty because she let Koyen in.
It's like Sarah Jara. That's who you're talking about.
Yeah, Sarah Jara. She's
Yeah.
like,
I like how
she's like,
the
oh
two.
my god.
I like how the two lackeys that we have of like Chaldea staff is like we have Munir, who is like just fat nerd character, and then we have Sarah Jara, who's like rainbow main character.
Munir looks like an NPC. Sarah Jara looks like playable servant. There you go.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I'd roll.
But yeah, she is. She her whole thing is just I'm so guilty because at the start of Cosmo in the Lost Belt, I opened the gates and let Koen Sky in, and then she killed everyone. She didn't even kill. Come on, it was Dynasty.
She killed a lot of people.
It doesn't matter.
Your favorite has murdered so many people.
See, she didn't get a buff. That's her punishment. But now it's all over, right? So we can't give her a buff now. Okay.
That reminds me.
She has party-wide MP charge. It's convenient to kill people with her. Okay, like. It's like
that reminds. I feel like I've said this about a character before. I'm like, I really like this character, and it's like they've killed hundreds, and I'm like, yeah, but I like this character. I feel who was that? Who did I have? No, I had a conversation about something like that, and I can't remember what it was for.
I mean, is it FGO? I mean, FGO.
I don't remember if it was FGO, even.
It's got to be Kazo Drop or some shit or BB.
No, it was. It must not have been FGO.
FGO then. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what it was.
Person that ruined your life is now playable. Tomoe killed a lot of people. Well, it don't count because she cried at the end.
She felt bad about doing horrible things. Forgive her.
She felt bad. Koen Skya didn't feel bad. There you go. That's the that's the difference. She's like, these animals are these animals. These people are animals. What?
Oh. So what it reminded me of, like there was this this fan art that someone made.
No, I saw this. I saw.
It's so funny. Yeah,
Nah,
it's great.
Nah.
And in response, I made this because it felt like. Oh, hold on.
No, you should send the original version where she's pregnant and she has like a child.
Yeah. So then there's this, and then years later, like the sign thing was, I felt like it was pretty clever. But then like I also made a previous one, which is this instead, and it feels so cursed. But I
Her
love.
child is still Koyan.
Yeah, it's Korean dark.
It is still Koyan dark. She mitosis. Look, you guys literally. Okay, here's the thing. You guys literally can't say that shit because.
Here's a link to the original artist, by the way.
You guys literally can't say that because. Can I do Lost World 7 spoilers? Like.
No. Stop it.
Fuck. God damn.
every time you do that, people get mad at you for it. Okay, so let's just
I can't even defend her because she'll be defendable if you read Lost World 7. There you go.
Yeah, go ahead and read it, and then you might know what it means.
Yes, dude. Yeah.
Oh, I remember what I was talking. I was talking about like I remember now. It was like I'm like, yeah, you can. There are plenty of characters that people like that definitely have killed on. I was talking about Final Fantasy 14 because there's a lot of characters that people like, but you're like, they've killed thousands, right? And they're like, yeah, well, they're cool though.
What the fuck? Plushie spoiled that Korean is in Lost Belt 7. Yeah, she shows up and she fights Cuckoo and she loses. That's why everyone memes it. It's a meme, by the way. I don't know if that's true. It's probably not true. Yeah, and then
it kind of.
Aaron Yeager shows up and fucking and kills
Although
the
when
spider.
he accidentally spoils the plot, holy shit.
He's gonna guess the whole thing.
I tell you what. When I'll be vague about this. I cheered when Tez missed 2 shots. If you know, you know. Like I was upset later, but yeah. When he missed 2 shots, I was.
You thought it was a meme? No, they didn't fight. Okay, they didn't fight, but just like something happened that made the meme like canon in the game.
It's pretty funny. An ad kicked on right before you explained that it wasn't.
Oh no!
So
the fucking spoiler
jokes on you, you plebs over here. You had to sit through an ad, and now you won't get closure.
I mean, but if you look at Appmedia, both
Appmedia
Koreans are ranked higher than Cuckoo.
That's Valve trending. Valve is trending. Oh
Why
yeah,
is
it's
Valve
because
trending?
it's because
Black
Deadlock
Myth
came out.
Wukong shows up. What the fuck?
Wait, what?
Why?
But people can watch on YouTube. I mean,
okay, cool.
Yeah, but making fun of live viewers, it's a good incentive for people to watch on YouTube as well.
Ain't no way.
I
don't think there's a Fox in Journey to the West, which is surprising, I guess. There's like the only Fox in Chinese, like the big one is Daji. I don't think there's another one, and that was in Investiture of the Gods. It wasn't in Journey to the West. Interesting.
Oh, that's what's flickering.
There might be a rabbit though. I don't remember if there's a fucking rabbit.
A rabbit?
A rabbit. Yeah.
Rascally wabbit.
I mean, oh man, I gotta start school tomorrow, but Wednesday is the
first day of school.
They
grow up so fast.
The back to school special. Vote for Saber Alter.
I am off on Wednesday though, which is pretty cool. So I get to wake up at 2.
Damn.
Not
2 for me. Like 5 for me. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 for you. It's 2 for me. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be. I'm definitely gonna be going through because I always do it. I always just go through the story entirely. Kind of like double tapping through cutscenes to see the stuff that happens, but no one really understands. So you can make up your own story along the way.
There's an Ox Demon King. Dude, can FGO distribute Ox Demon King in celebration to the release of Black Myth Wukong? Please.
Dude, that shit blew my mind. I didn't even know about this game until it released, and then it's like breaking all sorts of records.
Well, it's like, really popular in China. Like
it's basically
that would definitely help.
Ghost of what is it called?
Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah, but Chinese. Yeah. Plushie, you're in college. I am in. Well, yeah, I'm studying for a PhD, but yeah, college.
I saw the animation that they did where the guy saves the fox and marries her, and then he wakes up like after it kills his family, and he's like, "Oh damn!"
What?
And then he kills it and makes it a pelt instead, because he's like, "Yeah, you know what? Like, I don't want to marry this thing and have it kill my family." So, I don't think I spoiled anything. I might have just spoiled something. I don't know. It looked. It was
I don't know what it was about.
I didn't even know there was a font. That must be an OC. There's no way. I don't remember.
I don't know. That's some story between stuff because
Yeah,
they have like a bunch
I'll,
of animations between parts, I guess. It was like
I,
stop motion looking stuff too. It probably wasn't stop motion. They probably did in like Blender or some shit. Probably not Blender, but did some cane pixels type shit.
Yeah, it's interesting that it's getting a lot of attention, and a lot of interesting attention, but you know.
Yeah, and then Concord, Dead on Arrival.
I
It's
did
not
really
even
like the
apparently it's a
stream.
decent game, but like,
The most popular stream when it came up was called like had like Taiwan in parentheses is a real country in the name.
Uh-oh.
oh
Yikes.
no,
Uh-oh.
oh no.
Nah, bro. Otto, next time when you stream, you're gonna plushy asterisk Taiwanese. Yeah.
Parentheses is a
Stream
real
shut down.
country.
Yeah, and I just lose half of my viewers because they were secretly
Ain't no-
Chinese.
Ain't no way. You get censored by You're gonna get censored by Twitch.
No, I won't be able to run my products in Japan. Or not Japan. What the fuck did I say? Japan. China. I mean, I probably can't run them in Japan either. I don't know what products I would make though.
What products are you selling? What are you
So
selling?
then,
Otto?
okay, I saw. Do you guys know
hardcore
Epic 7?
meth.
I'm aware that a game Epic 7 exists.
So they accidentally listed Taiwan as a country, so the Chinese server got a free SSR exchange ticket.
Damn.
Why? Like, I hate China so much.
Hey, when are they gonna tell FCO
Uh.
that there's a Taiwanese server for
Oh
FCO?
no, you gotta do. The FCO would never apologize for it, yeah, because it has a Taiwanese server.
Dude, imagine if they shut down the server and they did the same thing they did with where they merged the AU server.
Hmm?
Oh
yeah,
and they merged it with you, and so they merged that one with China.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait,
dude.
what game merged servers?
FGO. Like there
FGO
was
never had an AU server.
there was one for a very short
Yeah.
period of time,
Yeah, there
and
was. There was.
and then they just like let people merge onto it because they were closing the servers. So yeah, it sucks to be a
No,
pre-con fan.
Do you not remember that? When that happened, there was a bunch of clickbait YouTubers making videos like FGO's end of service. Oh, AU version. Dude, shut the
Yeah,
Anyways.
Wasn't it just that it stopped being in the Play Store, so they had to install the NA version and the transfer code still worked?
well,
Yes. I mean, I don't remember
That
but
that's
I
not
mean, if they
really
got-
that just
if they stopped running servers for that server, then like it makes sense to be able to transfer your accounts. Otherwise, you're just breaking it and like, oh man, all these thousands of dollars I spent getting these fake people on this anime
That's
game.
true, I mean,
is down the
and
drain
like,
because they can't make enough money anymore.
and like people are gonna
Oh,
start making this
they-
again because they said like FGO Part 2's ending. FGO Part 2's ending next year, and then I bet people are gonna start making FGO's ending service videos again. And then like if you click on it, they're just gonna say, nah, I don't think FGO's actually gonna end. That's the like
No, what it-
inevitable cycle for FGO 2.
what it looks like is because I'm looking at it, it says in 2018 the North American server was made accessible to Australia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. And then it's just that it got blocked in Vietnam due to regulations. I don't see anything about like
It's called
Australia or
FGO
anything.
AU. No, it's not Australia. It's not Australia. AU is like a platform or something.
No, there's nothing here. I cannot find anything about that.
I made a community post about that earlier, so like when it happened. So let me see if I can find a post on that. But it was a while ago. I'm basically
When I type in FGO AU, it just brings up FGO alternate universe fan fiction. It's not helpful.
I'll
It's
try to
not
find it
helpful
for
at
you.
all.
When was it?
I'm
Was it,
gonna
like, a
do the
year
funny
ago?
thing everyone does and say that it caters to your specific search history.
Well, it doesn't.
What you been?
Oh my god!
what
I make
fanfics you
so
reading?
many fucking community posts. Why?
Yeah, you really do. Like, it's funny. Like, oftentimes I'll see that you released a video like because of the community post before I see anything on like Discord.
How
Pretty
long?
meta.
That was like over a year ago. Oh my god, bruh.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, we're bound to see like FGO end of service videos popping up again. I hate it. I'm sorry. No offense, but like,
All of the offense.
how can people still fall for this shit? And like every time you click it open, they're just gonna say it's. I don't think it's ending. Like every time it says FGO's actually doing pretty fine. It's just, you know, like come on, man. Who the fuck falls for that anymore?
Dude, drama log is a funny sounding word. Drama log sounds like some made up special, some like drama commentary YouTuber makes as a joke.
Mm.
Oh yeah, weren't they putting
Drama
out the Lost Belt 6 drama log with English subtitles recently?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Which is nice for people to listen to.
I've been scrolling nonstop. I'm still like 11 months ago. When is that? Do you remember when that happened, Otto?
Wait, what? Oh,
the AU server.
I want to say it was like last year or the year before last. I can't remember.
That's why I think because in 2022 is when Vietnam got shut down.
Was it Vietnam? I don't think it was Vietnam. It was a server that had only been running
JP.
for like.
No, it was still Japanese.
I don't think the Japanese server got shut down.
No,
Going
I
out
mean,
on a
like,
limb here.
I mean, AU is still the Japanese version of the game. It's literally like, it feels like I don't know how to explain it.
The only thing I can find is Vietnam.
There was a server that was up for like a year or two, and then it got shut down because it couldn't make enough money.
I don't know. Because like
I'm
Wikipedia has like release dates. It's like FGO NA, and it just has NA and JP. I think you're crazy. I think you are actually. I think you're actually like hallucinating something.
How? Like we both.
You're misremembering Vietnam.
I'm reading something about it right now. Feel free to like chat about something as I'm reading about
No,
it.
both of you are looking for this proof that this thing that doesn't exist exists.
Yeah, and when we find it, you're gonna look all stupid, all right? So get ready to look
You can't
stupid.
make me look stupid if I'm dumb already.
It's before Poke Joan. Okay.
Oh, I found a great post on Reddit. How much longer do you think FGO has? 0 upvotes, 52 comments.
Yikes!
Like,
0 upvotes. What?
Yeah. Like
There it is.
what is it? Where is it?
Link it.
Hold on. So this is AU Games. No, fuck.
You
What?
posted the wrong thing.
Mythbusters CL. Hey, can you
Shit.
delete like the last thing you made? You posted there.
That one
Rhea?
doesn't show anything. It's fine.
Yeah, I know, but I really don't like it. Okay.
Fine.
This is AU
Thank you.
Games, and this is FGO's post about it.
No, that's AU Games will end service for any game apps you are currently using. Transfer. It just means that like if you were installing FGO from AU Games, a different app store, then you need to install. Once again, nothing to do with FGO ending service or a different server for FGO. It's literally where you download and install your apps.
Oh, so it's just like it getting taken down. Like for example, it gets taken off of like a QO app.
Yeah, throwback to Q app.
Yeah,
that shit was.
That's literally it. So
Dude.
Once again, I was right. So who's the dummy dumb now?
Yeah, dude.
Huh?
Like, look, It hasn't been proven wrong yet. Okay.
It has. It's. I've been proven right.
What do you mean? The absence of proof is not proof to the contrary. All right.
Oh. Okay, if you're saying a server shut down and there's no history of a server shutting down, then I need proof that a server shut down. Like,
what about this tweet that he just shared?
You can't. That says that a app distributor is shutting down.
Due to the end of the AU game service, we will be terminating the AU game version of Fate Grand Order. Customers who are playing the AU game version are asked to transfer their data to the Google Play version or
Correct.
other version.
So what that means
that's what they're saying.
Server.
That's not a server. That is like
fine.
I have my special FGO JP and I have this Google Play version. They both use the same account, but they're different app versions. That's all it is. They're literally the same servers. You had to use your bind code on the Google Play version of the store, or a Google Play version of the app. So the server didn't shut down. The supplier of an APK shut down.
Okay.
So therefore, I am right. Okay. You cannot gaslight me. I know how these work.
You're never right. Like, come on.
I am right. You can't gaslight me into thinking these things don't work the way they do.
I'm not trying to gaslight you, dude. What the fuck? I can't believe you'd accuse me of such an awful thing.
He's trying to gaslight me, guys. Chat, YouTube comments. Otto's trying to gaslight me. Don't believe his lies.
I'm not trying to gaslight you, dude. Like, you're being ridiculous.
Anyway, I was right.
Yeah, sure thing, dude.
Oh, you're right. Ain't no way.
Yeah, I am right. Thank you.
Otto just needs to gatekeep, and then finally he can girl boss.
Anyways, yeah, I feel like that's a good time to end.
That's a good time. With the gaslighting done, we can now end this.
It hasn't even been 3.5 hours.
What?
It hasn't even been 3.5 hours.
Yes, it has.
Well, I have school tomorrow. Okay, man.
I've also been streaming since 11 a.m. So I've now been live online for like 6 hours.
That is fair.
Or more. No, 7 hours now.
That is fair. Yeah, and it happened because I started later. Why?
Because I've been streaming.
Yeah, you know whose fault it is that you didn't eat? Like, come on, man. Like, at least, like, have Pop-Tarts or some shit around just so you can, like, snack on some... Or cereal bars. Like, it's always a good idea.
I ran out. The only thing in my fridge is a pumpkin cake roll thing, and I didn't want to eat that because it's the first thing I eat. Who wants to eat a cake is the first thing you eat?
Dude, a pumpkin roll. Ah, dude. We used to make, like, these actual, like...
Not pumpkin pie. I'm not putting mayonnaise on it. Fun. Oh, Otto, did you know about the mayonnaise thing, by the way?
Mayonnaise thing?
Yeah, don't put mayonnaise on pumpkin pie. It's a bad idea.
Why did you put... Did you think it was whipped cream?
No, I didn't think it was good. I got money. Well,
yeah, obviously you didn't, but like, did you think it was whipped cream that you were putting on it?
No. So I had like mini pumpkin pies, and I mentioned I bought mayonnaise and whipped cream because the mayonnaise was for sandwiches, and I got whipped cream though to put on the tiny pumpkin pie. And someone said put mayonnaise on the pie, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that for $50. And here was my mistake: someone donated 10 subs. Those 10 subs, by the way, did not total $50 for me.
Yeah,
not even 30. So I actually did it for $21 in the end. But I ended up, I put mayo on a pumpkin pie. It was the foulest thing I've ever eaten. I almost threw up on stream. It was really bad. Don't do it.
I mean, if someone gives me $50, then I'd
no. Yeah, if I got like $50 direct again, I'd try it again.
Like I'd try a couple, like a bite or two of it. Like, yeah, I'll even try it with Miracle Whip.
I then put whipped cream on top of it, and it masked it for one bite, but the second bite did not mask it very well, and it was disgusting again.
I will also point out you got to cover the costs of the pumpkin pie as well, because I don't have pumpkin pie on my person.
You'll do it for, no, not if you
For
would.
$20
If you taste pumpkin pie with QP mayo, you're not.
I'm gonna be
you're
honest,
not doing that
dude.
for $20.
I'd probably do it for $20, but I'm gonna ask for 50. Okay.
Yeah, well, I've learned that people are mean.
I mean, I like mayo. It's just I know that like eating mayo on its own is kind of weird, and
It is a little weird.
and then like yeah, it just doesn't mix with everything. What I usually use mayo for these days, though, so there's this sort of instant noodle, like this teriyaki beef or teriyaki chicken yakisoba, and it's like super cheap, but I'll heat it up and like boil it the way it's supposed to. And it's really easy to prepare, but I'll put like a scoop of mayonnaise in it and stir it in. And it might sound a little odd, but it basically just makes it creamier. And it's a very simple thing, but it comes out really good.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like,
but you gotta be good mayo, not Miracle Whip. You want real mayo. That's why I get QP mayo.
I've tried it with Miracle Whip. It's okay with that, but I prefer it
Ew.
with regular mayonnaise.
Miracle Whip is just oil.
It's mayonnaise with extra steps.
No, Miracle Whip is just oil.
I mean, it works as mayo.
It doesn't taste anything like mayo.
Does mayo have that much of a taste?
Is it?
Hold on.
Wait, is Miracle Whip? Miracle Whip is fake stuff, right?
I don't think it's fake. I think it's mayo with extra like flavors and stuff in it. Like if that's just oil, that'd be kind of surprising to me, because like consistency and all, it looks exactly like mayo. Well, I guess it's a bit more creamy than mayo.
Okay, mayonnaise must contain at least. Let me see here. Oh, it has way more sugar.
Yeah, it's sweeter. It's good on sandwiches. Like I like making ham sandwiches with Miracle Whip. I prefer that over normal mayo.
Like I prefer mayo that is like the QP mayo.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah,
ever
mayo
had
is
QP
oil.
mayo?
QP mayo. Is that a brand?
It's a Japanese brand. But you got to get the Japanese version of the Japanese brand.
No, I get
Because it's the good stuff.
I have pretty low standards. I'm fine with great value with most stuff I get. I'm gonna be honest.
Wow, you guys haven't ended stream yet?
Oh, did you zone out? Yeah, no, we should.
No,
end.
No, we're talking about mayo.
I went to do something. Yeah. Anyway.
I don't think we ended the recording even. Did you?
No. No.
Great. We can end on the mayo talk. So mayo talk over.
Okay, Plushie, do you do anything with mayo? Do you have mayo?
No, I don't particularly enjoy mayo.
Man, it's such a killjoy.
It's an American thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm starving, so.
All right. Well, I
I
guess
should
that's
order
it for
some
this
food, I guess.
episode. We're all gonna go eat. I
Yeah.
gotta finish the Road to 7 stuff. I was trying to do stuff in a fun way. Like I was trying to min-turn it with, because like I think Ryou Lancer can min-turn the God Juno one, but for her to do it, like it's a lot easier at 120. Mine's only at 100.
Oh,
She can do it. She just needs very specific card RNG.
There you go. Welcome
Like-
to welcome
Well,
to
good
Minton.
luck.
She needs a Buster card on turn 1. She needs a Brave Chain, preferably with 2 Buster cards on turn 2, and then like maybe 1 or 2 Buster cards on turn 3. I haven't
Well-
gotten past turn 2. It
Bruh.
sucks.
Yeah, TA really sucks. Honestly, like bad TAs, I would say, like not like all TAs, but like bad RNG TAs are so bad.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it
well,
takes years.
that's it for today. Have a good
Alright.
one, everyone. Bye bye.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.